dice, play your cards, break the rules, that's who you are. Whoever said play it safe never played the game. So many players, but too many pawns. Too many judges say what's right or wrong. Let them jump into the fire if they want to play. Oh, 'cause it's a deadly game that we play as we live. Where we say
Hi guys, we are back with our Survivor Series special. If anybody gets what that tune is, I am well impressed because it's like the greatest Survivor Series ever. We're here, we're queer, and we don't want any more bears. I like saying that. I know, I really like it. How are we, lad? Yeah, by the way, sorry, we're here. Greg's here as always. George, are you here?
I'm here. I'm queer. I don't want any more bears.
That's awesome. I knew you were queer. Adam, you're dressed like a tiger. How's life?
I'm here, I'm queer. I don't want no more bears.
Yeah. No, and that's a Simpsons quote, right? And then that same episode, there's a conversation where Lisa's like, that this rock that I've got, by Homer being like, there was one bear, deal with it. Yeah. He's like, well, this rock stops tigers from coming into our garden. And he's like, well, I want to buy a rock. And he's like, doesn't do anything, there's just no tigers around here. He's like, still I want to buy a rock, so you buy the rock for 50 quid. No tigers, lad, didn't work. No tigers. You look like a fucking idiot, to be honest with you.
I never. How are you, lad?
I seem to be quite angry, but I'm not. I'm alright. I can hear the games going off on its box and no one else can. Right, let's do this. Let's get this shit started. How are you, George? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm alright, man.
What's
alright.
going on?
Today watching my favourite Survivor Series, which was awesome.
Awesome. So did we. The same one. Shockingly enough, this show is going to be so like...
One show.
Yeah, it's just going to be, yeah. But we'll talk about... to be fair, if you know what the opening tune is, then you'll know what Survivor Series we're all going to be talking about, really. Yeah, so there you go. I don't know if anyone's going to be listening live, to be honest with you, but it's always nice if they are. If you are listening right now, hi. And tweet us on... Could you be any more less professional? But you couldn't have opened that like 4 seconds ago when we weren't on air.
I was trying to be discreet then.
You did it right by the speaker. You kidding me?
Wasn't by the microphone, no.
I'm just saying that's fucking horrendous, lad. I am shocked.
And that's a good kind of monster.
Product placement as well, you know. Yeah, we tweet us at SLTD Radio, as always. If you have any Survivor Series moments or times, or just you want to just talk to us in general, then throw us a tweet and we'll talk to you. I'm going to throw out a disclaimer before we start, before we get anywhere, before we do anything, before we get into any shit to do with wrestling. We're going to do our little bit of like, how have you been? But before that, a public service announcement brought to you in part. I'm not going to do that. There's going to be no TNA and there's going to be no British wrestling. Alright? Disclaimer right there. It's going to be all WWE/Survivor Series. So if you're not into it, listen, but just don't enjoy it. Alright? Just sit for the next 2 hours fuming. Alright? Like, bastard. Alright? So yeah, that's me disclaimer right there. Okay? There's going to be no indies, no British wrestling, and no TNA because we're on a special. Alright?
Arcade's listening, and Sean's just tweeted saying who just opened the can. That was me, Sean.
Sean smelt the monster. I bet you he smelt it. I bet you.
Wait.
Oh, we're all doing.
Hey.
See, do you know what's really bad, right? I've got quite professional, and I drink mine out of a glass now.
That's not professionalism.
Because I think, because right, you can all. I listen back to the shows, and every so often you can hear me like, and it just annoys me.
Sucking rim.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I'll warn you, mine isn't Monster.
Okay.
George is sounding like a can of beer.
Yeah, is it?
It's a nicely chilled can, yes.
Okay, that's nice. Look at you. What are you drinking? Skull? Super King? Something like that?
tennis.
I'm the
Super
electric Superman. Yeah.
No, some good old-fashioned wife beater.
Okay, I like it. A can of it. Fucking hell. Jesus. How Scottish is that? Fucking hell. Jesus. Anyway, right, we're going to get into this. How have you been, George? What have you been up to? What's going on? How's life treating you?
Life's pretty good. I've not been up to an awful lot, just kind of managing the day-to-day of the site. It was quite a busy day yesterday.
Oh yeah, why?
So
What happened
maybe on my
yesterday?
toes.
What was it that went up yesterday? Was it anything interesting? What happened yesterday, George?
Oh, did something happen yesterday?
I don't know if anybody realised or not, but there was an interview that went up with good old JR Jim Ross on the site yesterday, so
Fucking
did a bit
shocking.
of promotion for that.
Right. Oh my. Yeah. Do you know what? Right when that, I remember like it was weeks ago. I wasn't really like in the mix because I have like my day job. And
Whereas
I came out of work at like 10 o'clock. Know what I mean? Shut up, George. Right. I came out of work at 10 o'clock and my phone went off. Right. And it like I've got an iPhone that comes up at the top, like a little sort of preview of what's going on. And it was a Twitter, and it was like at JR Barbecue retweeted you, and I was like, what? Like that, because I didn't know it was going up yesterday. And I was like, what the? Okay, sounds alright, that's cool. And then I clicked on it, and it was like, yeah, big news, like, got I think, an interview with JR going up tomorrow and stuff like that. And I was just like, wow, shit just got real. I was just like, this is amazing. But yeah, it's, but yeah, if you haven't read it, go and read it. It's an interesting read, I'll be honest with you. There's a few questions that I didn't think he'd like go into, and he kind of did, which I thought was quite good, to be honest. Especially about like his illness and that. I didn't think he'd be like.
Or like, would just be enough.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, because that's basically what happened. It was like he just basically got asked straight up. So what's the dealio? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, go and read it. Go and hammer the site. Do your thing. I'm going to say, by the way, I know we do shameless plugs at the end, and before I get into it, the whole reason that came about was because of a company called American Soda, who is going to be sponsoring us and is starting to sponsor the radio show, and they're going to have they're going to be on the site and stuff like that. So shout out to American Soda. If you live in the UK and you want American sweets of any sort, like sweets and cereal and
or JR's barbecue sauce.
That's what I was going to say. Or JR's barbecue sauce, or JR's main event mustard. Okay?
Oh.
You can get them all on American Soda. So go on there, have a little scout. To be honest with you, don't go on the website like the week before payday, because that's what I did, and it's devastated me. Because the week before payday, I can't afford half the stuff because like there's just so much that you want. Like I want pure Twinkies and I want Reese's as well. You know, Reese's and Tootsie Rolls, man. Tootsie Rolls, lad. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm a pure sweet fiend. But yeah, and if you are involved in the Predictions League, the SLTD Predictions League, then you can win a hamper of JR's barbecue sauce and main event mustard, and I think he's got like a meat rub on thing.
All the Jim Ross delights, a meat rub.
Yeah, I don't know what. It's not really that.
It was the action you were doing with it.
A meat rub. Should be just like a tiger, man. Are you kidding me? You're in an actual tiger onesie and you're coming at me with fucking.
It's all like that, but on radio.
It's alright. On radio. It's alright. Yeah. There you go. Anyway, so we're gonna move on. Yeah, George. Sorry, how are you? I needed to get out the way because. Yeah. We're 10 minutes in.
Yeah, we're 10 minutes in. Yeah, no, other than that, man, fuck all. Just been sorting out the Predictions League, getting the post ready for tomorrow. But other than that, not an awful lot.
Smashing. What have you been up to, lad?
Not just work and stuff. There's one thing that's been happening for the last 2 nights.
Yeah.
I've been walking home from work, and last night there was just a fish head on the floor.
Fish head?
Just this bogle fish eye just staring at me.
Bogle fish eye?
Yeah. just staring at me from on the floor.
Yeah.
And then I looked at it and thought, look at that, the fish's head on the floor. Thought nothing of it. Walked past again today, same fish head there. And then there's 2 other full fish on the grass. Just
raining fish?
It's been raining fish in Kirby.
Raining fish.
No, I don't know, but like proper like sea fish. It looks like, it's mad.
Wait,
it's not like goldfish and shit. It's like a big chunky but fat fish.
Sea fish.
Yeah.
What do you mean sea fish?
Like proper fish, not like little fish, not like
Not them land fish.
Not land fish. Man. Not land fish. Not land fish you find in your garden.
Not land fish. Not them fish with legs. Not that.
No more. I mean not like goldfish. I'm not like little fish, like haddock and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
fish.
So like, what do you think's happened? How do you think this?
I don't know. I'm just in some bypasser on the way to work.
Oh.
Well, on the way home from work. I just,
Like, do you think a truck has
it's
come
weird
off
though.
with like fish?
I don't. Never noticed it in the morning.
No.
That could just be 'cause I'm ignorant in the morning.
It's true. That is.
Morning, but
That is true. I don't know what could have happened.
apart from fish heads and fish being everywhere, not much.
It's right. Is Twitter saying anything? Where are we? What are we
Twitter
doing?
is saying Arcades Online. He's already said his favourite Survivor series.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Alright,
Okay.
we'll get to that in a minute. Come back to that one. Sean said as soon as you said we were talking about TNA's internet disconnected from everything. And
That's weird. I'll be honest.
And at Lord_GT or Tom Russon said we're live now and listening while he's in the gym.
It's right, Tom. I love LGT. LGT is like my favourite person.
Oh, and
like,
Adam's also tweeted out saying that we're on him there.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Adam, if you're listening. Yeah, I'm going to throw it out there, right? I know I didn't say we're going to, like, that we're going to talk British wrestling, but anyway, LGT, I will say, right, and I've felt this for a while, and I want to like, you know, while we're talking about it, of all this SLTD stuff, right, that we've done, outside of George, obviously, LGT is the best person I've met out of doing the whole reason of doing SLTD and stuff like that, and the whole 2 years of it. He's the guy I'm like, do you know what? I'm so glad I did this because I know that guy because he's fucking cool as shit. Follow that guy, people. Follow him. He's a beast. Alright.
Well then, at Lord_GT.
LGT, man.
Follow that, yeah. I'm just, you said follow him, but phone is...
Oh, yeah.
I'm dropping
yeah,
that.
Man, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I have been saying, by the way, I know you didn't anyone ask. Also, do you know what's weird as well? I didn't know this, but I've spent all week, and like, I'm pepped up to fuck on painkillers, because I broke my tooth years ago. I was on my way to Zante when I was 19, and two of my mates were arguing over a bottle of JD, and because they couldn't open a miniature, and I did it, but I did it with like the side of my mouth, and split my tooth in half, and it hasn't hurt me for like years. I'm not gonna say how old I am, but it hasn't hurt me. It hasn't hurt me for years. And this week it's been actually it did it on like on the landing. Like I thought my face was gonna explode. But anyway, it hasn't hurt, and this week it's been killing. Do you know what? Like to get signed into a dentist round here, you've got to have a passport on like something with your with like your address on. And if you haven't got a passport, you need your birth certificate. And if you haven't got your birth certificate, they just won't take you.
Yeah, I have the passport.
Because I can't find my passport, and my birth certificate doesn't say my name on it anymore, so...
Well, that's just your own silly fault then, innit?
Anyway, so yeah, and then I found out that to get you a new birth certificate, it's like 14 quid. It's like, I know that's not a lot, but it's mine, it's got my fucking name on it, what the fuck? Like, 14 quid, I lost it years ago, man, I wasn't happy. So yeah, I'm pepped up on painkillers. So as long as my teeth don't touch each other, I'm sound. But yeah.
As long as my teeth don't touch each other, I'm sound.
That's basically me. There you go.
Alright, Sam's here, no LGT, you cannot listen.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Because Sam hates LGT, because he's a bad man.
That's harsh, he's not a bad man. He's a great man.
He is. Because he's a bad man, she loves... We're not even going into this, alright? We said, disclaimer, no British wrestling, we're not doing it. I just wanted to say to Tom that, he's my boy. Right, let's get into this. Let's get into this shit. Right, Survivor Series.
Anyone guess the opening theme tune? No?
Yeah, do you want to guess the opening theme tune? Anyone? I'm not going to give them time to guess, I'll be honest with you. I'm just going to say it. It is in fact Deadly Games from Survivor Series 2008. Deadly Games, which is, I'm going to say, maybe...
98.
98, not 2000.
Did I say 2008?
Yeah.
Sorry, 98. I knew it was 2000. I knew it was 98, not 2008. I thought I just glazed over that one.
What a bell end.
I did a Randy Orton right there. Did you see that? I did a Randy Orton. Did you notice on Raw that when he like Triple H says something like who do you think you're talking to? And he's like, he's like the face of the company, when really it's like Triple H should have said, who do you think you are? And he answered that question.
Yeah. He still answered the same question.
Yeah, it was like,
that.
it was like what Triple H said made absolutely no sense. Like, it was quite funny. Triple
Who
H
do you
was
think you're talking to? The face of the WWE.
Yeah, and the WWE champion. Yeah, and the WWE champion, and then he just glazed over it like Triple H was meant to go, who do you think you are? And he was like, oh shit.
Just cracked on, didn't he?
Yeah, he just carried on. Professionals, aren't he? I mean, he doesn't know his fucking lines, but, you know.
Hasn't got that many.
There you go. Anyway, yeah, Deadly Games is fantastic. George, would you go so far as to say that Survivor Series 2008 again, 1998 is in the top 5 of your favourite pay-per-views of all time?
Yes.
Is it in the top 3?
Ooh,
Is it 1?
probably is in the top 3, to be fair.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's impressive. What would be number 1 out of interest?
WrestleMania 17.
Oh my god, I was going to say WrestleMania 17. Really?
No, you weren't. You're just copying me, you bastard.
What a fantastic pick, yeah. Thanks for that. What a fantastic
But yeah,
pick.
I don't know what would be the third.
I think, is there any like, what's your most recent favourite pay-per-view, just out of interest? Like, because it's always good to have a, like, you know what I mean? Like, 1998 and, like, 2000 and stuff like that, it was amazing. But if you got one in, like, that isn't 10 years old, 20 years old, whatever.
Do you want me to be serious or not?
Be serious, yeah. I'm genuinely asking.
Being serious, probably not.
Really? That's kind of a shame. What's your favourite pay-per-view, Adam? You must have have you got one? Because you only really were into it, like 98, 99, 2000 and that. And then you kind of went out of it, and then I can't really see your favourite pay-per-view being in the last 6 months.
I don't really have a favourite one, to be honest. I did always used to like it when they had a very live one on there, though.
Always like that, yeah, that's good, yeah.
But that's about it.
I don't know what, man, like, yeah.
And to be honest, I can't name, like, my favourite, like, pay-per-views and things, because I just mix everything up into one anyway.
Yeah, you do, it's all just one big, big fucking pot in it, yeah.
But not even like this, and like, just everything in general, life just gets mixed into one big pot.
Oh, yeah, remember that time when you and Vince McMahon, like, screwed Mankind, yeah? Remember that? What? Oh, no, wait, that was The Rock.
Yeah, that was, you weren't there. Something else on telly.
I think, like, yeah, probably WrestleMania 17 is probably one of my favourites. WrestleMania 25 as well, actually, is pretty far up there. I'll be honest with you, because it's got my favourite match ever on it. But I think, like, kind of recently would be, is it Money in the Bank? When, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Money in the Bank with Cena and Punk, when Punk won and fucked off. I think that is probably, like, just that match was amazing. But I think, yeah, that's probably just in general talking wrestling. You know what I mean? Anybody's favourite pay-per-view of all time? I know it's not Survivor Series, but wow, what are you? Know what I mean?
We've got LGT's top 3.
Yeah.
It's 1997 Screwjob. Second one's
1991 first ever pay-per-view I watched. What was it in 1991 that you watched, Tom?
We don't know what you watched in 1991.
It's top 3 Survivor Series pay-per-views.
Oh,
I see. Okay, yeah, right, okay, yeah, I'm on it. Sorry, we're knobheads and you're on it.
And you're Scouse, you know what I mean?
You're my Scouse.
Don't use abbreviations, we talk properly.
No, yeah, we do. So what happened? What was 1991? Oh, do you know what? Right, the first ever pay-per-view that you watched, Tom, we were going to talk about is Undertaker versus Hulk Hogan for the WWE title. And Undertaker had only been in the company a year and won the title. We were going to talk about that later. Good segue, Tom. Good segue. I like it. It's right.
Oh, and Arcades was 2003. Survivor Series 2003.
What happened in 2003? Danger Zone. Danger Zone. Yeah, just, it's interesting. Like, it's funny that, like, when we started this, George, talking to you by the way, we kind of, like, the pair of us just loved the shit out of this, out of Deadly Games. And I know why, but I don't know why it kind of, like, it's weird. Like, even I put into YouTube to get the tune in that, and as soon as I put in WWF Survivor, it came up Series 1998. Like, that was the top one, and as soon as I put it into Google, that was the top one. So it's like, loads of people must be like, 1998 rocks. Do you know what I mean? But
That's rock. It's a deadly game.
Yeah. It's a deadly game. Yeah. What have you done, lad?
My computer's gone west eye.
And what eye has it gone west? What have you done?
It's done this mad thing that it keeps on doing on me. It's like lock me keyboard out, but it's like my keyboard is as if I've got all the shift. So every time or control even, so every time I push something, like I push the letter S and it'll go save.
What are you saving?
I'm not. That's it.
Wow, technical difficulties on air.
Oh my word.
That's shocking. Good job I didn't use your lappy to... Oh yeah, by the way, is the clicking still happening? Can people still hear the... Like triage? People still hear that? The heartbeat of the show?
Like dressage and triage.
What's triage? Google it. What's triage?
Triage is when you go to the doctors, lad, like the nurse. Before you go in the hospital.
What's dressage?
It's like the horses.
So I was right.
No, you said triage.
I said triage. That's twice. That's a sketchy day today, isn't it?
Oh, lad, look at this.
Look at this. Alright, I'll leave you with your technical difficulties. We can't even go to Twitter because it's on your...
We can go to Twitter, like I can do that, but I can't do nothing else.
That's alright then, isn't it? It's alright.
Sean's favourite Survivor Series is Survivor Series 2001.
We're going to talk about 2001 as well later, as well.
And Adam will be saying WrestleMania 20 and 28 for personal reasons. First Mania he watched live and the first Mania he attended.
You attended the WrestleMania? That makes me sad that you...
Like first Mania you attended, like you've been to more than one.
No, he's been to WrestleMania, man. Know what I mean?
Times, though? That's what I'm asking.
You go once and you're immortalised in going to WrestleMania history. Like also,
click, we've got.
Oh, fuck off,
the
Sean.
clicking is gone, Arcade said though.
Yes! Woo!
Like Sam said WrestleMania 10, sure Michael shows his butt. Nice. Is
that all it takes?
Nice to know your standards, Sam.
Does anyone show their ass? Fuck it, worst 3 hours I ever watched.
Oh, Arcade said WrestleMania 19 is his favourite pay-per-view of all time, but the 2003 Survivor Series was Goldberg versus Triple H for the belt, and Undertaker got buried alive by Vincent Kane.
Oh, I remember that, yeah. I'll be honest. Yeah, I bet the live match for you.
Tom Russell will spell everything out for us guys in the future. Knobheads.
I like that we have hashtag knobheads. You tit.
Well, to be fair, I hope it's you two knobheads that he's going to be doing that for. I got it. I understood the tweet.
Yeah, well, alright, well, just because you're Scottish, and what's Psycho saying? Why is why are you listening to this? Oh, this is terrible.
Psycho saying, dude, you sound absolutely insanely Scouse. Hashtag your ma.
Your ma. Who are you? Who are you?
That was genius.
Do you know what's funny as well, actually? Right, I tweeted Adam, because when where was it? Manchester, when Raw was in Manchester last week, I tweeted to say that nowhere else in the world would you get a Yama chant to Ricky Guerrero, and again, no one's going to get this unless they're from our neck of the woods. Sai, if you're still listening, you'll get it. They had the Pepalaki song, right? And I tweeted and said, like, I've never been so proud. They've got a Yama chant and a Pepalaki song. And do you know what I did to get your Twitter? I sang your song in my head. Because I couldn't remember how to spell it. And I was like, L-I... Oh, but yeah, I was proper impressed. I was like, oh shit, how'd you spell it? Because I couldn't, like...
You see, that's what it's there for.
Yeah, that's what it's there for, right there. Yeah, man.
You've got it. You've got to be able to sing it.
And I like sounding insanely Scouse. You fuck off. Where are we? What are we talking about? Where were we up to?
That's it, we'll click.
Have you fixed your...
No.
No? Okay. Right, George, we're going to get right into it. We all know that your favourite pay-per-view, well, favourite Survivor Series, is Deadly Games. Tell us why. Tell us for why.
It's really quite hard to nail down. Like, I was watching it today. I hadn't seen it for years.
Yeah.
I sat and watched it this afternoon, and I couldn't put my finger on it, but I think it's because the story progresses as the pay-per-view goes on. I think, like, there was a story arc going the whole way through the pay-per-view, and that's not something that you really get anymore, because they don't do King of the Ring, or they don't do tournaments, or the pay-per-views just don't mean fuck all in general these days. So
that is pretty true, to be fair.
That's like Sunday, I'm not buying the pay-per-view, I'm not even streaming it, I don't even think I'll download it, to be fair. Like,
alright, have some kind of contact with it, please.
You can't got it.
So your predictions on this weekend are just going to be totally like what I think's going to happen, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, if you still come out on top, it's definitely a fix, I'll be honest.
or maybe it's just so predictable. But
Fix. Fix.
You say that you can do it if you want, man.
Nah, I can't. Got enough to do. I haven't got that much to do. I'm just working
You've
a
got
lot.
fuck all to do.
I'll be honest with
Except
you.
give me abuse.
Yeah, that's it. I'll be honest. Sorry, lad. Yeah, but go on. Yeah, sorry. Keep going.
Like the other thing I noticed as well, watching it this afternoon, is the characters are like they're more well defined. So you know, like what type of person the character is when they come out. Like you know what X-Pac is. You know what The Rock is. You know who Mankind, Undertaker, Kane. And now it's like they're all just generic. So it was easy to identify, like, oh, I hate him because he's this, or I like him because he's this.
Yeah, I get that, yeah.
He's another guy, you know what I mean? And Vince McMahon, that's Vince McMahon at his best, that pay-per-view. Just the evil genius. And it's gone steadily downhill from there because he's now just a senile old fuck. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That wasn't at the start of like the start of all the corporation stuff, wasn't it? That was when it all kicked off properly. It was like really...
you could see like all the threads being put in place.
Yeah.
For what was going to happen going forward, because Undertaker and Kane fucked off, did their own thing. Then Rock and Mankind had their thing. Austin was kind of more concerned with Vince at that point. So there was 3 main event stories came out of one pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
To kind of drive the next 3 or 4 months. And like, it's weird to say it's my favourite pay-per-view because I don't really think any of the matches were that great. I just think, because they had time limits on all the matches, like the first round was 10 minutes, the second round was 15, the semi-finals were 20, I think, and then the main event was just one fall to a finish.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So I think with those limits in place, you know what kind of match that you're going to get. So, like, your expectations weren't too great, you know. So, like, they've got 10 minutes. There'll be 5 minutes for him, 5 minutes for him, and there'll be a finish in there somewhere.
Yeah,
except when the boss man comes out, of course.
And then it's like, what was it, like 4 seconds, something like that, yeah.
4 second match.
Just the pot, yeah.
That's only it took him a second to get in the ring.
Yeah, so I kind of get what you mean, because we were watching it and we were kind of running out of time, and I was like, I'd seen it recently, like I can't remember when I watched it, but it was only a few months ago when I did. But I watched it, and I watched it again with Adam, and yeah, it was kind of the main event. I was kind of you don't really need to watch it because it's not really the best match. I'll be honest. You can kind of tell the Rock and Mankind are a bit fucked. I'll be honest, and it's not like they're not putting everything they've got into it, except when the Rock hits Mankind with the steps and then smashes the steps with the chair. It looks horrific. To be honest, it's weird, right? That when I watched it when I was a kid, not when I was a kid, but like I wasn't that old. I used to be like, yeah, this is just sound. And now watching wrestling and then going back, everything looks more like, fuck, that must have killed. Because now it's so diluted and it's so like regimental in a way. It's just, I get what you mean about these people not having like defining characters and stuff like that. It's hard to not like someone, but it's hard to get involved in someone and be like, they're my favourite wrestler. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get what you mean about that. Everyone's a bit generic and like they haven't got very much substance to them. Like Kofi Kingston, like I like Kofi Kingston in the ring.
Doesn't do nothing, does he?
But yeah, I couldn't tell you anything about what he thinks or what he cares about or what he's asked about. He just comes out, slaps his hand, and has an alright match. But he never has any like interview time, and he never like shows anything outside of his ring ability right now. Like way back then, there isn't anybody like that. Even like a mid-carder, like pick a random mid-carder and they've all got like their own proper character. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's mad.
It's really sad.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
And so after I sat and watched that this afternoon, I was kind of happy that I sat and watched it again, but then sad because I know that like, and this is just a wee spoiler for everybody, I've not watched Raw or anything for the last 2 weeks, so I'm I'm done with it. But I knew that if I went and watched Raw after seeing that pay-per-view, it would just be pointless. You know what I mean? Because there's no... Like, the main event guys are established, and that's it. There's no reason to care about anybody further down the card, because that's what they've done. It's their own fault. So
yeah, it is a shame. Like, I'll be honest, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's hard to explain that. Like, yeah, this week's Raw was fucking abysmal. I'll be honest with you, it was proper horrendous. Like, it was just so bad. It was horrible. Have you read anything about it, or have you just completely swerved it?
I've heard a couple of podcasts.
Oh, look, it's just like they have like this weird hardcore, not hardcore match.
Oh, just an instrument match.
Yeah, it's weird because they're on Broadway, because it's Raw Country, innit?
Yeah, Raw
Which
Country.
is just bullshit in itself. And they have like a Divas musical chairs match. You're like, seriously, what the actual fuck? Seriously, like, I don't understand where your brain is going with this bullshit. But whatever.
It's actually insulting to make me sit there and like watch it. If I was watching it live, I would have been like dead disappointed.
Yeah, I can't watch it live anymore.
Watching, like, I don't know, 15 birds have a game of musical chairs in the middle of a wrestling ring.
Yeah.
It was just...
Yeah. The only saving grace of that was that Caitlyn looks smashing. I'll be honest with you. I like Caitlyn's
when she went out, well, fucking hell, Michael Cole weren't happy that she was still in the ring.
Oh no. I don't think that's in the official rule book. When was the official rule book? The fucking musical chairs.
Job's worth.
An official, like, he's got it sitting there. The official musical chairs rule book. If anyone can find this, like a PDF version.
He was on Wiki Rules. Musical chairs.
I don't think that's a real thing, but okay.
Now.
Hashtag Wiki Rules. Is Twitter saying anything?
You know, we haven't missed much since we had technical
difficulties. Who was?
Oh, LGT's favourite pay-per-view of all time was SummerSlam '92. He was there and he cried all the way home when Bret Hart lost.
Did you go to SummerSlam '92, man? That's impressive. That's insane. Did someone retweet or favour us or something like that?
Oh, Jane retweeted.
Oh, okay, I'm on it. Alright. I'm on it. J-Fish. I'm on it. Old 344 buddies right there. They'll call them. Old 344 buddies. I didn't know that you went to the 1992 SummerSlam. That's insane. It would be nice to go to a proper pay-per-view. Oh man.
See, but then the problem is it won't feel like a proper pay-per-view because Raw's 3 hours, well, over 3 hours if you watch it live with all the adverts in and stuff, and the pay-per-view is less than that. So.
Yeah, that's true.
And did you notice as well, like watching that pay-per-view, the difference that Jim Ross makes on commentary?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, Jim Ross, who we've got an interview with on our site.
Yeah,
SLTD Radio.
No, it's not the only reason I'm bringing it up.
We have got an interview with him though.
Like, he makes you care about even the shittest character. Like, he makes you care about somebody like Jeff Jarrett or Mark Henry back then or D'Lo Brown. They're fucking headbangers. Do you know what I mean? And Jim Ross makes you care about them.
Yeah.
He's the voice of like. So say Austin's the face back at that time, right? Jim Ross is the voice. So everything that he tells you is supposed to invoke a response in you. So like it's like he's your guy on the inside. So like whatever he says is pretty much how you're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
And it just made a huge difference. Even in like the X-Pac and Steven Regal match, what a tune that entrance was, by the way. He's a man.
A man.
That's proper. I love that. Absolutely love that.
George, I think of you when that song comes up.
I do.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, it was me that recorded it.
I do love that Steven Regal tune. Like, no one remembers it because he came out like that a few times.
That was his first song.
And then went off for ages because he was in rehab or something, weren't he? So he didn't come back for like a year. And then when he did, he was like, he wasn't William. He was Steven Regal, and he came back as William Regal, didn't he?
No, because he was.
He was. It wasn't. He was
someone else.
He was William Regal, weren't he?
Yeah, he was only Stephen, then William. Weren't he?
Yeah, he was William Regal, and then he was Lord, wasn't he? Or was he something like that? Wasn't he? Oh no, because he was King, weren't he? Sorry, because he was King Regal, because he won the King of the Ring. But yeah, he was the GM and stuff like that. What's getting said here? What are we talking about? What's Twitter saying, Lid? That was Scouse.
Well, Adam's saying he did a tweet before he watched Raw that said Raw was good, but when he watched it, he was thinking, what the absolute fuck.
Fucking love that
Sarah's
kid.
saying he's still listening, he's enjoying the excessive profanity.
Awesome, cunt.
And Tom's saying, yeah, he went. First C-bomb.
It won't be the last.
It won't, no.
And LGT saying when he went, he was 7 years old.
Oh, isn't that nice? Was you kind of far back and wanted to get thingy like no Bret Hart give the glasses to a kid? I wonder if LGT wanted the glasses and was gutted he couldn't get them, or did he get them? Who knows?
You're still wearing them now? I will be.
I would be. That's mad. Yeah, I think I totally agree about the whole Dead the Game things. By the way, that JR is just a man, isn't he?
He is a legend.
He is, isn't he?
And
weird that like you were saying about King's hair.
I was gonna say he's as good as the King's hair is back then.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been spray painted onto his head or something. I don't know what's up with it.
It's weird that it looked like way back when it looked like a wig and now it doesn't.
But
now he's got hair.
Know what it's like? It's sort of like Lego Man hair. You know what I mean?
Like pure swooping,
it's
like
been
it's
stuck
just,
on, and it will only ever go one way. You're not brushing that shit. It's just
that's what it is.
Lego hair.
Yeah, man. Lego hair. I like the King back then. I hate the King now, but I like the King back then.
He's such a dick.
Who's a dick? I'm a dick.
No, the King is.
Oh, to be fair, have I told you I listened to Austin's podcast with him on?
Yeah, you did, but I've got news for you just before you dig into that story.
Okay.
Guess who's on Austin's podcast today, the new one?
Me.
No.
Yeah.
Does he mention us?
Greg, if I was to say to you, Dusty Road, baby.
Really? Is Dusty Road on it? Oh, that's one and Dana with Kings and Queens right there. I am downloading the shit out of that. Have you listened to it? Is it up and it's like listenable?
It's on iTunes, but I've not heard it yet.
Oh, I'm getting that. Love Dusty Roads. Love Dusty Roads. What a guy.
It's the uncensored one, so there's going to be a few F-bombs and motherfuckers thrown in there. So
I like that. I like it. It's a good time, man. Yeah, that's cool, man. A little bit of Dusty Roads. Love all that. Have you got pictures getting sent up there?
Hey.
Yeah, I seen that picture. Was devastated that I didn't get to meet Regal. Like, this is a retweet
that. Top bloke, and he was in the middle. He couldn't get close enough.
Oh.
To quite pinch some glasses.
I'll say, Tom, right, and I mean this like in the nicest possible way. You were a tubby fella back then, weren't you? I know that he's lost pure weight, but yeah, I didn't realise how much weight you've lost since that photo. You are looking swell these days, fella. Swell.
Aye. But what Tom needs to remember is you're calling him Tubby and you get your clothes from Giacomo.
I know, yeah. We go shopping together. What are you on about?
You used to. Tom looks alright now. You've just said.
Yeah.
You fucking mess.
Says you dressed in a tiger onesie. Are you kidding? With your 3 chest hairs hanging out and your fucking your Hogan style tash from Movember that you probably haven't even raised any money for, have you? You just grew it because you just thought this will be sound.
I'm not raising money, lad.
No?
It's not about the money. It's about raising men's awareness to prostate cancer, lad.
It's about raising awareness with donations.
Via golden coin.
Yeah. Via $1, for God's sake. We are so random today. I thought this... Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah. So, Survivor Series moments. Let's move on to Survivor Series moments. If anybody's got their favourite Survivor Series moment, like, oh my God, it's fucking Survivor Series, this is insanity. Let us know. Let us know what the what your favourite or greatest or most memorable. Give us a moment. Give us a moment in history, right there. I was going to say the best one wins a prize, but it won't. I'll be honest with you. It really fucking won't. Anyway.
You'll get a shout out on the show, which if you tweeted in, you probably would anyway.
Yeah, you would. You could tweet testicles. This is all, and you'd still get a shout out. So if someone does that, I'm going to be so impressed. I'll be honest.
Someone new though.
Testicles. Shy, tweet us testicles. Don't tweet us testicles. Like, just say it.
Don't ask that, man. For fuck's sake.
Testicles, not mine. A little photo of testicles. Yeah. What have you got a favourite like Survivor Series moment? George,
who are you talking to?
Yeah, sorry, George. You were trying to fix your computer, so sorry. Go ahead, George. Have you?
Probably 2 or 3, I think.
Okay.
the first one that really sticks out to me is Shawn Michaels winning the championship in the Elimination Chamber. I can't remember what year that was.
That was 2000 and... I do know this because it was the first one, wasn't it? I've got it on DVD as well. 2008, I want to say. Am I right? It's 2008.
No, I think it's way before that, man.
Is it?
What are we looking for?
The first Elimination Chamber.
2002, maybe?
No, two it is, yeah,
2002,
sorry. Oh, no, it's not.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, this 2002.
Oh, yeah, 2002. Where did I get 8 from? Yeah, 2. I know.
Literally read that 5 minutes ago as well.
Yeah. You are like the new Statso, aren't you? We don't want a new Statso. We need a new...
I'm shit at it, so it's alright.
I know, yeah, he wasn't the greatest, but, you know when someone's not around for a while and they're mad. I'm joking. We do love Statso. I'm joking, of course.
We do.
Yeah.
We need to come back.
We do.
Why is 3 Chesters never gets old?
Who's 3 Chesters? What are you on about?
Jay Fish, hashtag 3 Chesters never gets old.
Jane, why are you listening? What the fuck's going on, man? Seriously, it's like...
Cheers, dude, and Giacomo is great.
It is, isn't it?
Same moment Nick Flair putting chair and Ning for Tombstone into Hogan.
What? I don't understand why non-wrestling fans are just sitting here listening to me be scouts because they miss me.
They've missed your voice.
Jane, I've missed you too, girl. I've missed you too. With your crazy tattoos and your blonde hair. And my bird's probably listening, so I'm going to stop talking. Anyway.
You can put your foot in it, can't you?
I'm doing it purposely. I'm on the show, shut up. Alright. I want to know if she's listening or not. I don't think she is. That's the thing.
She is now. She's got a rewind button.
What? What is this? She'll download it in like a week and I'll be
so
getting
what was your favourite?
I don't know.
Yours?
I think my favourite is actually the Alliance. Alliance vs WWF pay-per-view. Like because I love that whole invasion thing in 2001. That was a beast. I'll be honest with you. Do you know what else was quite good? And George is probably gonna hate me for this, but in a newer what's going on, when they had Nexus versus WWE, I think it was like 2010 or something like that. And the Raw before, when they were all in the ring and they were like one side of the ring and one side of the other, and the camera and the crowd just went absolutely ape shit. It was just so good. The camera shook. Never seen a camera shake in my life, and the camera shook because everyone was like stamping their feet and like proper like into it. Do you know what I mean? Which never really happens anymore, and it never really happened then. I don't know why it did. I think it was just because there was every big name basically was against Nexus, and John Cena was heading it. You know what I mean? Which everyone loves. So yeah, I think it was 2010. But yeah, you know, I think that's one of my favourites. But yeah, the invasion, I think, cause yeah, it's the invasion, man. It's like that was when I was proper into it and I was proper loving it. That was when the invasion happened was when everybody stopped watching it, and I like made a point of being like, fucking love this shit because no one else watches it no more. This is mine. When you start watching it and that, you know what I mean? And like all other people and that, and I was just like, yeah, so I'm all about this. I'm gonna watch this. Fuck me, mates. I don't give a shit. And then here I am, 10 years later, doing a fucking podcast while you sitting next to me.
Giving loads of shit, and I'm still here.
Yeah. Shocking. But yeah, what do you think of the whole Nexus, Team WWE or the WWF Alliance situation, George?
I was going to actually bring up the Alliance thing because I think that's probably my favourite match.
Is it? Yeah.
Like that tag match between WWF and the Alliance, because I think it went on for like an hour.
Yeah, it went on for ages, didn't it? What happened at what was it at the end? Was it the Rock and... Because Austin was a heel, wasn't he?
Yep.
And it was wasn't it the Rock and Austin, the last two, and then
Kurt Angle came out.
Yeah, Kurt Angle had turned heel, hadn't he? And he came back, and it's Austin in the head.
Yep.
With the belt, and as he turned around, he got rock bottomed.
And just the thing that really kind of gets me about that is the emotion in Jim Ross's voice, and then you could see Vince McMahon coming out, and obviously he's written it, so he knows beforehand what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's a cracking acting performance from him though, because you could see like if you didn't know that he was the boss, which everybody did anyway, but if you didn't know he was the boss, you think fucking hell, that plane must be released.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking yes!
Yeah, it was mad, like,
mental.
I think it's one of them situations though, and you're on like, not to steal a phrase, but if you're on like the grand stage and that, and you're doing your thing, and it's like I think that's what is good. That's like, if you, even though it's all scripted and it's all like doing its thing and all that, you know what I mean, and it's all just a pantomime of what's happening. I think that's what makes great wrestling, is when you know in your head, yeah, this is all fake and it's scripted, and then still you kind of forget for a split second.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Point of it, though,
I know, yeah, that's what I mean. And like, I think even though you know what's going on, I think there's that moment of like, when The Rock and Austin are in the ring, and even if you're calling it, like, you're commentating and doing your thing and blah blah blah, and like, I think that moment of like, oh my god, he's gonna do a kind of thing, and then because you're trying to get it across to people, you kind of forget that you're just, it's like, so it's not scripted, but it's, you know, you're doing your thing. I think it will be easy to be like, oh my god, and then be like fucking hell, we've done it kind of thing, and get lost in it. I think that's what JR is good at. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Cole or JBL, especially not King, can do that anymore. Do you know what I mean? If they can't get lost in what's going on, then sure as shit we can.
I think King Cole should just fuck right off, to be honest, and JBL should just be left there on his own.
JBL and Zeb, that's who I would get.
Yeah, JBL and
That
Zeb,
would be
imagine that. The JBL and Zeb show would be fucking beastie.
Just two real Americans.
That would be a
the show would be off air within about 2 weeks.
Yeah, it'd be the best 2 weeks ever though.
Yeah.
So what's Twitter saying?
Jay Fish just said, yeah, she is
What am I? What?
listening.
Oh, okay.
And Tom said Nexus. LDT said Nexus versus WWE happened at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam?
2010.
Why did they have a Survivor Series match at SummerSlam then?
Don't know. I was gonna say, I didn't see it, can't see it.
Because it's Vince McMahon. What more reason do you need?
Well, now I feel foolish. And why have it? It
Can
was
I
even
just
like
say, I didn't even know this, but this is now my favourite Survivor Series, even though I've never seen it.
Which?
1994.
Why?
Because Chuck Norris was a special. So that is now my favourite Survivor Series.
Will YouTube that?
Yeah, we will be having a little yow chow, but that like.
Yow chow. Yeah. Sound? It's all good then. I don't know, like, the old ones like that are kind of, you kind of forget a lot of things, like, before the Attitude Era. I know a lot of what's happened before the Attitude Era, but it's easy to forget, like.
Yeah, I know nothing before the Attitude Era, to be fair, like, but
I
remember seeing, like, the big boss man was still going, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think he was, maybe. And the Ultimate Warrior, like, once when I was a kid, I remember seeing him at some point.
You kind of know people, but you don't really remember when or what. I do that a lot. Like, I know if someone mentions a match, I'm
seen
like...
them fight, but didn't know what they were arguing about in the background.
Yeah. Like, I know, I do that a lot. Like, if somebody says, like, mentions a match or something that's happened, like, in the 90s, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that, but I won't remember it just because, like, I've gone back so many times.
Yeah, you just know it.
And read about things and stuff like that, yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, it's mad. Any like old Survivor Series moments that you've got, George? Because you're older than all of us. I like throwing that one in. Go on.
You say older, I say wiser.
Okay, you're wiser, yeah. Wiser. That's what I was thinking.
That was wiser, not wider.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright. Sound. Fuck you. Alright.
You'd like to, wouldn't you?
To be fair, that was the gayest thing you've ever. Yeah, that was weirdly creepy. That you were like, yeah, you'd like to, but you're not gonna, babe. Like that. That was a bit gay on your part.
I say sinister.
Yeah. Have you got any like proper old ones? Has anybody? I'm looking at Tom here because he's like, there's a lot of people who are tweeting who don't think like. I don't want to say that
anybody,
but
anybody
yeah,
watch it?
like old ones that like you just would forget, like Chuck Norris being a special guest enforcer. You know what I mean? Like every
I remember hearing about, I think it was 91, but I didn't really see any until I think it was about 95 or 96. So,
I think
no. not really.
Yeah, it's kind of it's a tough one. From like as I say, I know things that have happened, but I wouldn't want to put a date or a main event on them, just because.
Well, not going by today's standards anyway. Fucking hell, you're getting years wrong, pay-per-views wrong.
I know, it's true. Well, one that obviously I'm thinking is a big thing for Survivor Series is in 1990 the Undertaker debuting, which I know like none of us really seen in the sense of seeing it live kind of thing, but do you think since like what is it 23 years, is that right? Since 1990? Yeah, good call. 23 years, do you think that The Undertaker would still... Do you think when he debuted, like if you've seen his debut, would you think, wow, he's going to be like maybe the biggest thing at WrestleMania in 20 years? Did you ever like... Do you know what I mean? Like when he had that old gimmick, was you like, he's going to go on forever? Like he is amazing? Or was you just like, just some dude in a glove? Fuck.
Some dude in a glove?
Yeah, he used to wear one glove, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought you said some dude in a glove, not some dude on a glove.
No, some dude in a glove.
Up and down to the ring in a glove.
like
in the thumb, just with 4 stairs.
Like when on Raw 1000, was it? When Mae Young's son, they had Mae Young. No, she had given birth to a hand. They had like sort of knock at the door and Mae Young was there with her son and it was just a giant hand. I'm all grown up! Like that. It was terrible, but it was kind of funny for a split second, like, you know what I mean?
Like, you.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, what did you think, like, of The Undertaker way back when, George?
He scared the shit out of me.
Really? Did he genuinely scare you? Like, how old was you in 1990? 26?
Yeah, it might sound like it, but no. Like, it was only 7 or 8 at the time, so it just... I don't think it was him. I think it was his character and his entrance more than anything else scared the living bejesus out of me. And I think the first time I really remember seeing him is I think the Rumble '94, and I was just petrified. I was like, "Whoa, who's this cunt?"
Second bomb.
I never thought that he would be 20 years down the line and saying that he's probably the best big man ever. Really.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
But then that's a credit to him because that would be a shitty gimmick in anybody else's hands. It would.
Yeah.
Like,
do you know what? I say that all the time.
Paper, like, oh, there's going to be this guy who pretends to be dead and comes out wearing a hat and a big trench coat.
Yeah.
You'd be like, fuck off. Like, that's not going to work. But it did then. Yeah. And credit to him because he's made it work and he's changed it slightly. Like, you can see that throughout his career. He's changed it ever so slightly.
Yeah. To
keep relevant, and fair play to him.
You know what? I say that about The Undertaker quite a lot. That I never used to really like The Undertaker. Like in like the 2000s and that, I wasn't really I didn't dislike him. It wasn't that. I just weren't a fan of him. It was like, oh look at The Undertaker. I never really tuned in because The Undertaker was doing something. It was always
he's there.
Yeah, he's there. And I think it was because it's such an 80s gimmick. Do you know what I mean? Or it's just like an early 90s gimmick that you couldn't... Like, if somebody pitched that idea of The Undertaker now, it wouldn't last a month. Do you know what I mean? It'd just be like, what? Undertaker? Smoke and all that? Thinking he's a phenom and he's got powers and shit.
All out of the ring with an aim.
Yeah. Do you know what, though? It's like, that's what it is. And I think...
Well, it was great.
Yeah, it's a credit to Paul Bearer as well, because I don't think it would have worked half as well if he didn't have such a fucking awesome manager, like, because he made you believe that shit was going down, and he scared me more than anything. Like, I remember Paul Bearer, like, when I was a kid, and I was just like, what the fuck is this weird blonde snowman doing?
And then he started talking as well.
Yeah, it's proper. Yeah, man, it was wrong. Like, there was some bits that he's done and that you just think, bloody hell. But yeah, I think credit to The Undertaker, as you say. He's one of them people who's like changed his character in like kept the same fundamental gimmick, but like tweaked it to like think. I think Kane's the same. The only two people I know of who've like got this genuine gimmick, like in that, like there isn't anybody else. They're not like real people. Do you know what I mean? It's not like Austin going heel or like becoming a bitch, or it's not like The Rock going corporate. It's not like that. I think it's completely different with them too.
It's a complete character.
Yeah, because it's like they're a complete character. Yeah, it's like one's a monster and one's a phenom, and they've got to be relevant and fit into a storyline in a sense that makes sense. And it's credit to them, I think, that like the way they can do it and the way they've done it for 20 odd years. Do you know what I mean? It's proper. It is impressive to just look at it. Yeah, man. What did everybody else think of the Undertaker, by the way? Anyone Undertaker fans, haters?
Well, Arcade saying Survivor Series 2003, Team Austin versus Team Bischoff. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, that was a good one actually.
LGT saying the 1989 Hulkamaniacs versus the $1 Million Team. And also when the Rock returned a few years ago. And Things Uncade also said Survivor Series 97, when Michaels beat Bret for the championship, will always be memorable to him.
Okay, 97, yeah. That's good.
I don't think that's something we've ever really spoken about, is it? That whole
1997
screw job thing.
Do you want to, since they're here?
Might as well, since it's a Survivor Series show, there's no better time, is there?
I would like to do a screw job show, I'll be honest with you. I would really enjoy doing that, because there's so many like different opinions about it, and so many different things that people have said, that it would be interesting to do a screw job show. Yeah, but we can talk about it now. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't really think there's an awful lot to talk about, to be honest.
I don't know. Depends. Has anybody
how we had the bollocks to pull it off live?
Has anybody seen the
madness to me?
The Greatest Rivalry Shawn and Brett interview?
Mm-hmm.
Like the pair of them, I think. That changed a lot of it for me, I think, because I was kind of like, I got where Brett was coming from, but I was always on Shawn's side.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I kind of went. Like, I was like, oh yeah, you were a knob. You know what I mean? But go on, give me your 2 cents. Give me the 411 on the screw job sitch.
Oh,
gangster right there.
Drop the 411.
Yeah.
See when Austin says that, I'm like, what does he mean? Like, drop a turd? What's going on? Like, where's the 411? I don't understand.
Drop a 6? What's that? Jesus. I don't know 1s and 2s, man. 1s and 2s. Talking 6s. Yeah, but what do you think of the what was your thought of at the time the screw job, and has it changed over time? That's probably better.
To be honest, I didn't really understand it at the time because I was only really watching pay-per-views, so I wasn't watching Raw. I was just watching the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
However often that came along, so I didn't really understand it. But I've obviously gone back and watched in the context, and this is probably the only time in my life I'm going to say this. I completely agree with what Vince McMahon did, entirely.
Yeah. Do you know what's interesting, right? Like, I'm just going to... If this was like episode 0s, me and you will be all for what Vince did, and Brad and Statso would be all for what Brett did. All on Brett's side. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're horrible and they're not. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Probably,
but
then, we're the last one standing, so...
That's true, yeah, that's true. It pays to be a cunt, they're cunt.
Yes,
but, sorry, but, yeah, sorry, go on, what did you, at the time, yeah, what did you say?
I said, we get paid in cunt dollars. That's
yeah,
what we get paid
we do, yeah. Can't smell them in Disney, though, alright, you can't go and, you can't buy rides with cunt dollars, alright. That doesn't work.
Well, you can buy some kinds of rides with cunt dollars.
Oh shit, just got seedy again. Shit got seedy. Right, go on, screw job. I know it's not even open. Calling it a screw job. Jesus. Go on. Yeah. Where were we? Yeah, you were only watching pay-per-views. There you go.
Yeah, and I completely agree with what Vince McMahon did. I mean, Bret Hart, who really did he think he was? Like, it's Vince's promotion. And if he asks you or tells you to drop the belt, you drop the fucking belt, regardless of where it is. Oh, I don't want to drop it in Canada because it'll lose my momentum. Fuck off, it's your job. You know what I mean? Any other place and time I would have dropped the belt. Well, Vince is telling you tonight, so tonight it'll be. Or at the pay-per-view. What difference does it make? You don't have any say in it. Nobody else did. Nobody else said to Vince, I'm not dropping it here, 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 and here. What an absolute clown Bret Hart was.
Fair play.
In other words.
What a bad saga.
No, being serious though, if your boss came up and asked you to do something, and you said, I don't really want to do it today, I'll just do it when I feel like doing it.
I have that conversation every day.
You?
No? What happened was...
If the boss came up to you and said, like, this pallet needs to go out,
yeah,
you went like, whoa, I'm in my own town here, lad. I'm not sending that pallet out.
Yeah. I think her response would be, babe, go on.
You bet.
Because that's how I roll. No, I see what you're saying. I think, right, what was interesting, I was totally with that, right? I had exactly the same thing. I was like, it's all about business. If you need to drop someone, drop them. If you need to drop your belt and your boss is telling you to do it, then you do it. If you need to put yourself on an RSS feed and you don't, fucking do it, alright? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, right? Anyway, so, inside joke there, right? So, yeah, and I'm all about that, yeah, I get it, right? But then after watching the interview with the pair of them, and it was like, it was a proper rocky relationship, right? And I get that. But then, it was the bit that, when they were talking, basically, and it's proper near the end, like close to the screw job, like it's like days away kind of thing. Neither of them really know it, but you know what I mean. And Bret goes to Sean and says, look, this is apparently what Bret says anyway. He's like, look, I know we've got bad blood and I know it's not really working between us and blah blah blah, but like if you need to I need to drop the belt to you to get you over and I need to do my thing and stuff like that, and it gets you over in the progress of the business, then I'm willing to do it, kind of thing. And Sean apparently was like, yes, I'm not willing to do the same for you. I'm scousing it up because that's what I do. And I think that in itself is like, cheeky fucking bastard. How, like, I know we don't get on, I get it, but I'm going to come to you and try and be a man and be like, look, it's not about us, it's about the business. And you're just going to go, yeah, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't care who tells me to do something. I'd be like, you know what? No, I'm not doing it for him. Like, you can fuck off. What are you going to do? Sack me? I've got your belt. I'm already going. What are you going to do? Seriously, what are you going to do to me? So, I kind of get where Bret was coming from. That it was all about, like, respect. And I think it was, like, in a weird kind of way, I think Bret was...
Yeah, but how is it disrespectful for him to lose the match? I don't understand that.
No, I don't think it's not, but I think it's the same situation.
It wouldn't have been if he just lost it normally. Like,
I think it was.
It didn't have to be a fast count. By fucking
it's easy enough, right? Like if you're working somewhere, it doesn't matter what you're doing, and someone's like, oh yeah, like I don't know how to put it into a context, but like maybe a promotion of some sort, and it's like. Like if you need me to say to someone, like a manager, yeah, he deserves the job, then I'll do it, and like, because obviously you're good at what you do, kind of thing. And he's like, yeah, Sammy, yeah, I'm not gonna do that for you. You'd be like, well, what the fuck? Like, I'm not doing that for you, then you tit. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it came down to. It was all about like respect, and I do think Bret went about it the wrong way. I really do. But at the same time, there was no real other way of doing it. Like he could either that, he's just gonna look like a bitch. You know what I mean? But at the same time, nobody would have known outside of Sean and Bret. That it was just like, well, if you're leaving a company, surely Bret should have been like, well, fuck it, who cares? Shawn Michaels, I'm probably never going to see him again. Do you know what I mean? But he kind of had a big thing about it.
Being a bell in the seat.
Yeah, so I get it from both sides a little bit, that kind of situation, but at the same time, you're like, I understand because it wasn't even Vince's idea, it was Triple H's, wasn't it? Like, there was like a...
We'll get on to him later.
That says a lot, doesn't it? That was like a three-way call. I remember Triple H talking... Triple H's not even asked about it either. He's not even like... He used to be a bit like, no, it has nothing to do with me. But when he's talking about it, he talks about it on the Man DVD. And they're on like a three-way call and he's like, what can we do? Like, and everyone goes quiet and Triple H is like, well, I was on the phone and we're just like, fuck it, let's do a screw job. And it's just like... Seriously, you're not that arsed. Like, that's how much you just don't care. It's just like, yeah, fuck him, let's screw him, I don't care. Like,
No, but then in fairness, like, why should Triple H care? Bret Hart was leaving anyway. What difference does it make to him?
exactly. But you know what I mean. I don't know. And he was just a member of the clique back then, weren't he? It wasn't like they were in Vince's ear, but yeah, they were in Vince's ear, but they weren't like all over it. Do you know what I mean? They didn't like own the place like they do now. So I don't know. It is a weird one, and I think it does split. What are people's thoughts on the screw job?
Arcade said at the end of the day it was Vince cutting his checks.
Yeah.
So he should have done what he was told.
Yeah.
Adam said Bret's ego was too big for him to see he was being such a dick. He said in the end the supposed need to take him down a peg or two.
Exactly. I mean, it's not as if Vince didn't give him any other option. You know what I mean? Yeah. Vince gave him a series of scenarios, and he just went no, 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 no. So what else is the man supposed to do? You can't have a champion walk out. Obviously, he wouldn't have walked out with his belt, but you couldn't have the guy leaving still as the champion, could he?
No, I don't think. Like,
nobody bigger than the business.
You know what? That's the only thing I don't think is that, like, as big as you are, like, surely I don't think it's disrespect. Like, he was talking about respect. Bret Hart was talking about he was getting disrespected. But I think it's disrespectful to the business as a whole to be like, I'm bigger than this belt. Like, you know what I mean?
Nothing without Vince McMahon.
Exactly, that's what I mean, and that's what kind of I'm still on Vince's side about it. That it's like it doesn't matter who holds the belt in the grand scheme of things. It's a business, and you think you're bigger than the business, and you're not. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be anywhere without it. But it's like, I think it's just it's disrespectful to that thing that you're like, yeah, that's my whole life and I love it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, how can you do that? How can you can like fuck the fans over basically? Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
You know what I mean? Bitch.
Yeah, it's what it's all about. It's not about you and your ego. But then,
well, at the time, it was an outrage.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, and then I think Shawn. Yeah, and I think Shawn Michaels handled it proper badly, like proper awfully.
Even when he got out of the ring and all that. Like,
yeah, it was just even like weeks after and stuff like that. And he was on commentary, and someone mentioned that. I can't remember what it was. It was something like he won his first title off Bret Hart, and it was just like a little comment like, "Was that some curtain jerker?" Like, seriously, you didn't have to say anything. Do you know what I mean? And then they had like the midget Bret Hart come out, and it was just like, seriously, like, have a bit of fucking.
But that shit's funny, man.
I know it's funny, and I get that, but it's like you've already like screwed the man. Basically, everyone knows you've done it. Don't. Like, little things, you just like, dude, come on, have a bit of fucking respect.
I don't think but to be fair, Vince would have done that regardless of who the champion was and who the challenger was.
Yeah, that's
it wasn't because
true.
It was Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, it's because Bret Hart, the champion, was being a bitch. That's why he did it.
He was being a bitch, like, I'll be honest. But, there you go, you know what I mean?
Vince McMahon's not subtle when he comes and attacks you with things like that either.
No, I don't think he, way back when he wasn't anyway.
No, like even when I was watching the 98 Survivor Series, he says something like towards the start of it, about WCW, where he just like, I know he like, I think he just bought it or something in 98. Why he bought it in 98?
No, it was right at the start of the Monday Night Wars, wasn't it? Pretty much.
More or less.
No, but he said something at the start and said something about WCW. Well, like, it was just like a reference to WCW, and then you just seen in his face like his little smile and that when he said it. No, you can't be saying that about for the company. Like, come on.
It's funny that Vince always said that as soon as you mention your opposition, you're getting them over. And if you go back, he has a few little digs. He has a massive dig with fucking Gilbert. You kidding me? Fucking Gilbert, you messing? What the fuck, man? And like it's like what the fuck?
Just Vince. I mean, fair play, like, because it must have took him a lot of balls to do that. Like, to make the decision, right, well, if he's not going to decide and I've given him all these options, fuck it, I'm just going to have to do this.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he would have wanted to do it, but he was left with no other option because Bret Hart was forgetting that he was given the title. Like, it's not. Like, what goes on in the ring is real, but the story of who the champion is and who isn't is not decided by Bret Hart, it's decided by Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
So Bret was a mark for himself, and he just couldn't understand that.
Yeah, I get that, yeah.
Like Adam O'B's just tweeted there with a hashtag Bret screwed Bret.
Yeah.
He did. Totally. Vince McMahon was spot on, and then if Vince hadn't have done that, like, the WWF probably wouldn't survive today.
If he wasn't as ruthless as he is.
Yeah, because if he hadn't have screwed Brett, you would have had no Mr. McMahon, and then you would have had no Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Like, Stone Cold wouldn't have had that heel to go against, would he?
Yeah, that's
and
true,
then
yeah.
the company wouldn't exist. So if it's a choice of Bret Hart having the WWE Championship and not being screwed, or having a company now...
Should you think, like, Bret Hart was sort of inadvertently a sacrificial lamb without realising it? Like, without Bret
but then
being
he put
screwed.
himself in that position.
I know that, but I mean, like, in the grand scheme of things, if you look at it, I know it's all sort of
coincidental sort
yeah,
of thing.
but it's but Bret's kind of like, without Bret, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about.
Yeah, he's been the trigger, the catalyst.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he says that in the thing. Yeah, in the interview as well, doesn't he? When they're talking about it, and when Shawn Michaels is putting him in the sharpshooter right at the end, he's doing it the wrong way around. And Bret Hart's like telling him how to do the sharpshooter, and he says it's like I'm putting the bullets in the own gun to shoot myself, like to let him shoot me, because he's like, you're doing it wrong. And if he would have done it the way he was doing, he would have rolled me up and I would have just fell out of it. And just like, so he was like, no, it's over like whichever leg was meant to go first. Yeah, he was like, no, do that, and you can see him talking to him, saying no, this way.
And Danger's old guy said seriously, but I think he was AJ Styles or CM Punk.
Thought that'd come up, I'll be honest. I like the AJ storyline, by the way. I know we're not talking to TNA, but I like the fact that he's been in Japan and that.
Right, what do you think about this year's Survivor Series?
I was just about to say that, actually.
I mean, the card, obviously, because it hasn't been on yet, unless you've been to the future somehow.
Yeah.
Been to the future?
No.
No? Alright then.
No.
George? Future? No?
No. You guys... you guys are probably going to be on your own for this bit, because I haven't seen any...
This is where I think it's going to get interesting, George, because what we're going to do is, we're going to talk about it a bit, right? And then I'm going to say to you, who do you think's going to win? And you're going to give me a totally out of the blue answer. Not like, okay, so we've got Miz versus Kofi Kingston, who's going to win? Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? Not like that. Alright.
Kofi Kingston just hitting the bar again. Ooh, on the card.
Yeah, it is, innit? So, right, we can go through it. We'll go through it if you want, and just like, we'll just like that, okay? Not whistle.
Kofi Kingston, the Miz turning heel. What do you think about that?
I have wanted the Miz heel since he turned face. I'll be honest.
He had a boss face when he jumped off the cat.
Yeah, I love it.
When he was his hand in the air, pulling it back from him.
I do love the Miz, I'll be honest with you, but I hate him as a face. I love him as a heel. He's done nothing since being a face. His gimmick doesn't work as a heel, as a face. It's fucking terrible. But
I'm not kidding when he starts hosting pay-per-views.
I know, it's a bit shit. But I think it definitely deserves to be on the kickoff, as it were. You know what I mean? Because who gives a shit about either of them right now? What do you like, Kofi or the Miz? Are you like?
To be honest, I like the Miz anyway, because I've not known the Miz, but he's been like in the background and when like.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Like when I've watched, so I've sort of like got to know him anyway, and then.
Got to know him.
Like, well, you know what I mean. Got to know his character and that, and now I like obviously. Better. So
yeah, I get
I actually fucking watch it now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
And I like the Miz. I think he's alright, but I mean Kofi's good though.
See, alright. Well, I said earlier on about Kofi Kingston, right? So about him not having any substance. Do you know anything about Kofi Kingston?
No, I know nothing. I know his name's Kofi Kingston.
And
he's a wrestler.
That is it. That's all it is to him. Nothing. There's no substance to that character whatsoever. Whole shit.
No, he hasn't got like a storyline. He's just we're changing him to a heel.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And that's it, yeah. That's all it is. Like, we're giving someone a random match that wasn't televised. Where's Kofi? Where's Kofi? Like, seriously, sort something out. It's fucking stupid. Okay, who do you think, Kofi Kingston or The Miz? Who do you think's going to win?
The Miz. What's the point in sending him heel if he's not going to win? It's first fight.
It's true. Okay, Miz. George, Kofi Kingston or The Miz?
Miz.
Do you think Miz? I think also Miz. Is Twitter saying anything about Miz or Kofi Kingston?
Danger Zone said so far nothing's that interesting except he can't wait to see the Miz heel and see what he does, which is
yeah, I think that.
See what he does first.
To be honest, right, if this is just like what easing him into being a heel because this is who he screwed, and then next month they do something with him, then fucking sound. Alright, because I think he, like, although I don't think he really. Oh, how can I put it? He didn't not fit in. I think he was out of his depth when he was WWE champion, but I think now he could handle it. Like if they give him a proper.
Yeah, he wasn't a big enough player.
Yeah, and I think he got lost in the mix of he was just the third player in the Rock and Cena's storyline, because that was.
I would say that he was the sacrificial lamb in that story.
Yeah. Do you know what it reminds me of? Right, and this is the worst analogy in the entire world, and I do apologise because George, you're gonna hate me for this, but that whole like the Austin, fucking hell, that whole Rock, Cena, Miz thing reminds me a lot of Austin, Shawn, Tyson. No, when like Shawn Michaels was just there.
Yeah.
There was just no need for him. He was just there, and it was more of a rivalry between Austin and Tyson. That's what it reminds me of. That he was just like the Miz was just there because he had the belt. That was it. Know what I mean? It was just like, what the fucking hell's going on? Like, and I think if he didn't get lost, like before that, his run was quite good, and he was doing his thing, and he was holding his own as the champ. I was like shocked to shit, but I was loving it. And then nothing happened after. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, all right, okay.
Once he lost.
Yeah, and then he just went back down to like kick off matches and shit. It was just like, the fuck. But yeah, I hope they do something. In fact, I'm hoping that he gets like is the next pay per view like TLC or something? Is the one before that?
Yeah, they're spawning in about 3 weeks.
I think it's TLC, isn't it? Because it's the last of the year, and I know TLC is in December.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope they do something good with him.
I think it's like 3 weeks on Sunday, I think it is.
Is it? Yeah, it's fucking close, that. Yeah, that's what I think. In fact, you know what would be quite good? If Kofi Kingston and The Miz had a genuine, honest-to-God rivalry for a bit, and it built up to something.
Yeah, but to an end.
And they had like a proper storyline going and a reason. But they just won't. It'll just be the same old shit. But anyway, what's next?
It's not going to happen because Triple H isn't involved.
Okay.
So,
Randy Orton Big Show.
You're going to go from kickoff to the main event?
Then. Well,
the fuck, man?
Let's go for the newest addition on the list then.
Okay.
Fucking Langston versus Axel for the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
Apparently announced 2 days after Raw.
Okay.
So I read here.
It's right. I like Biggie Langston. I want him to bring his 5 count into WWE and not leave it in NXT. I'll be honest.
Well, what I want to happen is for Biggie Langston to win, and then for Curtis Axel to go all the way back in time and end up on Sunday Night Heat.
End up on Metal. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I really do.
He is one boring man in.
Yeah. I'm the Intercontinental Champion! That's all he's got, and he hasn't even got that in him.
This is Paul Heyman! I'm the Intercontinental Champion! Yeah!
I can't see his character doing anything.
Because he hasn't got one.
Yeah, that's
he isn't
it,
character, he's just
shame.
a big guns. That's what he is.
It is, it's a bit shit on him, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what the best thing to say. Like, I proper like Biggie Langston. Oh, have we missed a tweet?
Hang on.
We've missed a few.
Hang on. Okay, just saying, you think Cena should turn heel? As much as he's a Cena mark, he's been face for 10 years. I don't think you can get him to turn heel, though.
No, I don't.
It'd be a bit hard, wouldn't it?
To be honest with you.
And he wants the Miz to take the heavyweight title and just dominate. I'm assuming dominate the WWE.
Yeah.
Imagine if the Miz dominated, that'd be quality.
Yeah, I think it's true, yeah. I'll be honest.
But anyway,
I go with that. Totally agree. Totally fucking agree.
Biggie Langston, Curtis. What are your thoughts on the Curtis?
Yeah, what do you think of Curtis Axel, George? While you're here saying to nothing.
That's about it, really.
Wah, wah, wah. Is that what you think?
Yeah, if we could get some sound effects, that's what we should do for the next show.
Yeah.
Just get a series of sound effects for Curtis Axel. Just go about shit he is.
Stuff like that.
The best way I can think to put Curtis Axel is I remember like one of the first shows I done.
Yeah.
Was like then the first Raws I watched before was Curtis Axel was fighting on him. Can't remember who he fought when he fought someone. And I thought he's alright, him. He looks like
I
he's
remember you saying that, yeah.
And then he has done nothing since.
Not a fucking thing.
That is all he's done.
No.
Do you know what though? I'll say this for him, right? I don't think it's entirely his fault. I think if they put less effort into putting Triple H as the star of Monday Night Raw and actually did some character development and focused on the mid-card a bit, he may have done better.
Yeah, but what I couldn't understand was, you had like Paul Heyman with Curtis Axel, and then Ryback, who doesn't like Bowleys. He turns up on Heyman's thing. He's the big guy. He turns up on Heyman's thing, outshone Curtis Axel, and now they've both left him.
That is true, actually. Yeah, he did that's what happened. Good analogy there. Yeah, that he did kind of outshine, like McGillicuddy, same guy. Yeah. Axel just got left in the sideline, didn't he? That's true.
Yeah. Well, as soon as Ryback came into the picture.
I think though, am I stupid in this? And some people tell me if I'm stupid, but if you're carrying a belt, you should be in a rivalry. I don't care who it's against, who it's with, you should be in a rivalry. A genuine rivalry of somebody who wants that belt because of a reason. Not just, oh, you've got that belt, oh, you're not defending that. Okay, well, get Kofi Kingston out here. You know what I mean? It's like, seriously, yeah, you've got a belt, man. People should want that belt. No one wants a belt anymore. No one's asked. It's just like, yeah, sounds, I'll have it. Go ahead. It's just like, that's what it is. There's no development. You just
Well, that's what they maybe should do with. Like
just a mishmash of people.
Put them into like the Intercontinental.
So I mean, yeah, maybe, yeah, and then have like, you know what would be good, right? If they did, this is the easiest way to do it, right? Who's the Intercontinental champion now?
No, Biggie Langston.
Right, so have Biggie Langston win it, or Curtis Axel win it, right? And then Curtis Axel go a bit weird and be like, no, I need my belt back, like I need it back, like I'm gonna go insane. Him like fucking up Biggie Langston and that, like interfering in this match, them having a bit of a rivalry, and then Kofi Kingston being like, well, I used to be Intercontinental champion and I haven't had it back since, and thingy, I want it back. And then The Miz coming out and being like, okay, well, I want it, kind of thing, because why not? And then them being like, okay, coming out and being used having a one contenders match, it not ending right between Kofi and The Miz, and then someone going, okay, let's have a best of 7 series. Simple.
Yeah, just have a massive fucked up match.
Yeah, and then you have a best of 7 series, which is just like insane. Goes on for weeks as them two wrestling. People actually care about the next match.
You let the face win it, boom, the belt's back.
Yeah, and then you'd have a Biggie Langston coming in and like doing his thing and being about and like showing his face in this thingy, and then he's like on commentary, Michael McGillicuddy, who is fucking Curtis Axel, coming in and like interfering and shit, you know what I mean? Just like the 4 of them, and then
no wonder he changed his name.
Boom! Have I just wrote an okay like couple of weeks worth of Raws there, please?
Yeah,
that like up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's one problem with that, Greg.
I work for SLTD, not WWE.
He's not Triple H.
Yeah, and they won't do it.
I know they won't.
Because
it's fucking frustrating, isn't it?
Like, it annoys me. Like the Curtis Axel thing, we shouldn't like or dislike him because he's a Paul Heyman guy. We need to have a reason to know who he is, and then make a decision on whether he's a prick or not. Like, just having him standing with Paul Heyman going, as you said, I'm the Intercontinental Champion, that's Paul Heyman.
Because he had a stroke, like, that was terrible.
Is that a character? No.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, it is frustrating.
Yeah, I think even he knew that he didn't have like...
Yeah, he knew that the camera was there, and I think he was like, I need to shout something.
But you could only go so far with the character, with the non-character they gave him before he fucking ran out of things to say.
Yeah.
And things to do. Because at the end of it, because he did just stand next to Paul Heyman.
Having a white belt. Yeah. Hey buddy, still got this belt. He must have defended it about 6 times.
Yeah, but
do you know what he looked like at the end? He looked like Paul Heyman's special friend. Like, he looked like a Make-A-Wish kid out there, man.
He did.
He was just standing there like, hey, hi, I won this prize. Yeah, I won this replica belt. Hi. That's it. Yeah, man. It is a shame.
Nick Riviera, is that who he's talking about?
It's like, seriously, I don't know how people can be like, wow, this is like the best ever it's been. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's like, it's not, man. It's like, there's not how you can be, like, I haven't got a favourite wrestler at the minute, because my favourite wrestler is probably John Cena, because he's been there for 10 years and he's got a character.
Wah, wah, wah.
You know what I mean though, George? Like, at least he's established in what he does, alright? You've got to give him that. Like, you know who he is. He may be whatever you want to call him. Probably the
Greg, I've got no choice but to know who he is.
You know what I mean? No, like, not in his defence, but you can see where I'm coming from, surely. Like, I know you hate the guy, I get it, but you know who he is, you know what he's about.
What gave you that idea?
Just slightly agree with me, yeah, please. Are you with me?
Well, you know what his character is.
Yeah.
Like, and he's probably the only one on that entire show that actually has a character.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about that, and you'd agree that much. It doesn't have to be like talking about John Cena, but you know what I mean. It's like,
apart from Triple H.
Well, yeah, but how long have they been there? They've both been there longer than 10 years, which says to me they haven't developed a character in 10 years, basically. I want Goldust because he was there 10 years ago. You know,
Goldust was there about 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like that boy's been there for. Well, his character's been essentially the same for about 20 years.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
same with Triple H, the same with The Big Show, the same with Kane, the same with The Undertaker.
Big Show's music.
John Cena for the last decade. There's nobody else.
Yeah, I know that Big Show's music never changed.
Big Show's music has stayed the same all the time he's been in WWE. It's changed. Obviously, it's changed like slightly. But the words and the tunes of the words is exactly the same.
The only time it's changed is when he's in like a tag team with someone. It changed a bit when he was with Jericho. And it changed a bit when he was with Kane the second time, I think. And that's it. They're the only two times. I think he's the only person who's always kept the same tune.
But the words are just the same. Like they always are.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Anyway, we've moved on from
the only difference is it's slightly quicker when he's a babyface and it's slower when he's a heel. That's basically it.
Yeah. It's more upbeat when he's a face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now, should we move on to the women's match if anybody cares about it? Let's ask
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead. I care
about...
A
bit long, this.
I care about Caitlyn, I'll be honest.
Anyone asked that Eva Marie's back? That matter to anybody?
Nope.
Is Eva Marie back? What? Isn't Eva Marie,
I think she's back anyway, something. Well, yeah, she's there. She hasn't been there for a while, has she?
Yeah, you're thinking of, who's he thinking of? Your wife to be?
Yeah, he's thinking of Eve Torres. Eve Torres is not stupid enough to go back into that.
Eva Marie.
Who was on the Facey book? I liked it this week. I can't remember who. I'm sure it's Eve.
Oh, because it was Adam O'Brien put on our Facebook, because he does our Facebook stuff now, as well as Dave Webber. Get on our Facebook. SLTD Wrestling. Like us. So, I'm plugging everything these days, Jesus. Yeah, he said because they put Eva Marie in a match and her wrestling skills are fucking horrendous. Like, he went, if you read it properly, he's like...
so she hasn't, like, gone anywhere?
No, it's like, Eva Marie's in her first match on a pay-per-view. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I thought she was shit, so they fucked her off, told her she was shit, and then they've gone, go ahead.
Nah,
she's a favour. We'll have a fight for her.
No, yeah, they're like, basically, he's like, why are they showing off the fact that she has no skill set whatsoever? Oh. Why would you do this to somebody? Are you trying to embarrass her? Go on, who's in the match?
Right, we've got Natalya, the Bella Twins, the Funkadelic Bros, Eva Marie and JoJo versus AJ Lee, Tamina Snuka, Caitlyn, Alicia Fox, Rosa Mendez, Aksana and somebody.
Okay, I think somebody and someone else.
and some other one. Someone with a boss body but just a face statue.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's like a hook, isn't it? It's like a witch.
It's like
anyway,
madness.
I have only one comment about this whole situation. Where's Layla? What's up with that? What's up with that?
Next match.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. No. Where's Layla? Why is Layla not there, people? Seriously. Someone tell me. Someone tweet Layla. Where the hell is she? For God's sake. I do like Caitlyn's new hair. I know that's gay, but she looks fine. The word shaboinkle comes to mind. Shaboinkle. Anyway, what do you think?
Well, I think we watched today Sable versus Jacqueline match, a good old classic.
Good old fucking good old classic.
Female slobberknocker. Know what I mean?
That sounds wrong when you say female slobberknocker. Sounds like porn. Sounds like porn.
Nice slobberknocker.
Go ahead, you were saying, yeah.
Yeah, and like when we were watching, we were saying like
I can't see any of them powerbombing at fucking Mark Meadow.
Yeah, I can't see any of them powerbombing Mark Meadow. Oh my God, Sable's just powerbomb Mark Meadow.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, that match wasn't the worst.
No, like he might like Sable was bossing that, but she was. I don't think she was like ever. I don't know. I don't want to say that she was never a proper wrestler.
No, she wasn't.
I know, but she done all the training for it.
Yeah, but she was never like
and she still pulls off like.
Powerbomb,
like powerbomb and Mark Meadow,
yeah.
like, and you just
that match
could you see anybody the current divas doing anything even remotely fucking?
Well, do you know what? Right,
storyline related to
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, even if you look at it, not the powerbomb Mark Meadow thing, but the story of like Mark Meadow and Jacqueline and stuff like that, and I know, yeah, and the fact that the way it all panned out and stuff like that. Dare I say, I actually cared about like the Divas division. That was two people.
No, but
do you know what I mean? It was
a good like it was developed. That was like the start.
Yeah. It was like it was a couple of months of like the same storyline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you don't really get that anymore. You just sort of get like, yeah, this is what it is. So.
Kate said Divas match. I think you'll find it's called a piss break.
Yeah,
it pretty much is.
Basically, yeah. Danger Zone, you are very right. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it's just kind of like the fact that it's a traditional Survivor Series match makes me think it's going to go on longer than it should.
Oh yeah.
Right, and it's like 7-on-7, which makes me think, why do we need why are you doing this? You know what I mean? It's just trying to get everyone a bit of. The only way I can see it being okay is possibly if somebody turns heel and then again they develop a storyline.
I wouldn't even know if anybody turns heel on it.
Okay, sound. George, what do you think of actually you never give us a prediction on Biggie Langston versus Curtis Axel. Dead quick.
Probably Langston. I don't think they'll have Axel win.
Biggie or
yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Biggie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Biggie because why would you? You know what I mean?
He's exciting and he's like newish.
Yeah,
and he's big.
Yeah. Do you know what's interesting though? Just going back a second. Why do you think they've just fucked off Ryback, but Biggie Langston's proper like golden at the minute? Fundamentally the same person.
Do you want the honest answer?
Okay, as long as it's not weirdly racist, yeah.
No. Well, I'm a bit concerned about how he's going to fly back from Australia to do the pay-per-view and then go back into the I'm a Celebrity, but that's another matter entirely. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay, we're not even. I'm not even going to like attempt to come back with a comment about that because no.
Are you trying to tell me he does not look like Carlton?
I know that's what I'm getting at. That like he looks like a.
I was sitting here thinking, who the fuck is he on about? Alfonso Langston.
Yeah, man. Alfonso Langston, yeah.
Do you know what? See, for the predictions tomorrow, I'm going to put his name as Alfonso Langston.
That's genius. Okay, fair play. What was he saying? Yeah. Anyway.
The reason why Langston's golden and Ryback isn't is because John Cena is a big fan and a big friend of Biggie Langston. That's why he was back on TV as soon as it was mentioned that Cena was coming back. That's why.
Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he? Because he trains in his gym.
He probably touches him up and oils him up.
I'd oil him up. Ooh. Okay.
Missed your pectoral.
Dynamite areolas. Make him dance. Okay, just got that guy. Anyway, right. What do you think of the Divas match? Who do you think's going to win? I know you don't give a flying fuck, but who do you think's going to win?
Before I say anything, can you tell me where this match has come from? Like, what is the point?
Okay, what happened was...
who's supposed to be the heels and who's supposed to be...
They had a musical chairs match, right? And then it all broke down. And it was like... Basically, it's the cast of Total Divas first, the rest of them.
Yeah, that's
so
what
the cast of Total
Divas
is... Yeah, it's Natalia, the Bella Twins, the Funkadactyls, Eva Marie and JoJo are all in Total Divas. And then it's the rest of them who aren't in Total Divas. You know what I mean? That's basically the gist of what the switch is right there.
But I don't understand why we're supposed to care about it and who's supposed to be the baby faces and who's supposed to be the heels.
I don't know. I think
throwing 14 divas in a match.
I think the faces are the Total Divas cast, and I think they're gonna win to get over the second season of Total Divas. Basically, that's all this match is for. I mean, I'm not hating because I watch it and it's a beast, but yeah.
No, you're a beast. That's the one thing.
I am a beast. It's been said before. I hope Cy and Jane are still watching. Still watching the phone while they're like, "Wow, this is good." Yeah.
Cameron.
Just being a
shut up. Look at that bar move. Woo! Time's going on there. The time bar.
Why are you dissing me, lad? Why are you being like this?
It's just easy. It's
just easy. Fuck, lad.
Just easy, isn't it, John?
Who do you think's gonna win? Hey.
I I don't know, some of they in their team.
Some of these team.
I don't know, lad. I don't care.
Okay.
I've literally no interest in it anymore. Fast forward matches.
Okay, George, who do you think's going to win?
Same as Adam. I don't really care, but I think the same as you, that they'll put the Total Divas.
Yeah.
They'll win.
Awesome. Get some Brie mode going. A joke that only I get. Brie mode. Awesome. Right. What's next?
Match that I cannot wait for.
This is easily the match I'm buying this for.
I am loving Cody and Goldie at the minute.
Yeah,
they
man.
are
Goldie
they
Rhodes.
are solid gold. They are
Goldie Rhodes.
Yeah, Cody and Goldie versus Cody and Goldie, the Usos and Rey Mysterio. What?
Yeah, you got it right there.
And Rey Mysterio, sorry, missing words out.
Yeah, come on.
Versus the Shield and the Real Americans. And I'm proper loving the Real Americans at the minute as well.
Yeah, so am I. Cesaro is
Cesaro swing.
Oh, Cesaro.
But is it just me, or does Jack Swagger look like he's getting bigger every week?
Bigger like muscly or bigger like fat?
I don't know, to be honest.
He just
seems to be like...
We the people.
Yeah.
Well, that should be your area of expertise, Greg.
I haven't seen him in Giacomo shop yet.
No? Not asked for your advice? No. Any shopping tips and that?
No.
What's a good flannel? What's a good flannel shirt?
Flannel as in flannel shirt, or flannel as in... I wear check, I don't wear flannel.
I don't know, lad. I don't know these special Giacomo things.
Mankind, like Mick Foley wears flannel, I wear check. There's a world of difference.
Right. He's dirty, no.
He is?
To the outside eye.
The outside eye. What's the inside eye, lad? What one's that? The one in my pants? The one in my pants is my inside eye. My face side and my outside eye.
He's my outside eye.
Nah, I don't really think he's getting bigger.
I don't know. I'd like just when I
he's got a fatter neck.
Yeah, like that's. It just seems like he's like a little spud from...
We the people!
Yeah.
Like that.
He's like a spud from tit up.
Spud from tit up. So he's got a spud head, basically.
He's got a spud and going...
I like the Real Americans. I think they should be tag champs.
I do. I think it's good, but I'm also loving the Usos at the minute.
Wait, I'm assuming with this match that Cody and Goldie are still tag champs from SmackDown. Because they had the tag team title match that was meant to be on Survivor Series, but they changed it.
That far I don't know.
But yeah, I'm assuming so.
Spoiler alert, yes.
Yeah, alright. Sounds. I am really, really looking forward to this match, I'll be honest. I would have liked to see the Shield versus the Wyatt family, I'll be honest with you. That would have been fucking insanity.
I think that's coming, but not
yeah, so do I. But that's going to be fucking insane. I
don't know where Rey Mysterio's came from in this match, though.
I don't know either.
That's just boggles.
Probably he's coming like out of the stage.
When I was leaving out, because I thought, Rey Mysterio, what's he doing?
Well, he came back on Raw, didn't he?
Yeah, but he didn't. He came back the other week, didn't he? Commentating.
Yeah, but he came back and ran down at the end of Raw.
Yeah.
Who's that jumping out the sky? R.E.Y. Mysterio. Yeah.
He's not jumping anywhere just now.
Nah, he's not. He was running down the ring and he looked a bit ginger, I'll be honest with you. He looked a bit like, oh, God, like that.
Slightly older than a fall.
Yeah, but he does his thing, like. I'm assuming, I'm going to throw it out there, I'm going to just say it right now, that Goldie Rhodes, the Usos and Rey Mysterio are going to win, and Rey Mysterio is going to get the pin. I'm just going to throw it out there.
No, I think one of the Usos, I think they're going to win, but I think one of the Usos is going to get the pin, and then going to be going, come on now, where's my title shot? Where's our tag team champ?
I do like that the Usos are getting a bit of love, like.
They were supposed to have one where they and Goldie going in on it.
I do like that the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, when I say Us, you say Us.
Oh.
There you go. I think they are quite a good tag team, I'll be honest with you.
I love the way they fly over the top rope.
Yeah, they do it all the time as well now, don't they? It's a beast.
No,
do you know what though? Do you know what's funny, right? Is that the only reason they've got to push is because Jay is going out with one of the Funkadactyls, and one of the Funkadactyls is on Total Divas. So, because of Total Divas and him being on it, he's getting a push. Interesting fact for you there. And Jimmy's just like, yeah, I'll take a push. Ooh, I'll take a push. Ooh.
Like, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm his tag team partner. But yeah, I'm quite. I think that match and the Punk match is the two matches I'm looking forward to the most. But yeah, I think the faces are gonna win. Faces. Who do you think is gonna win, George?
I pretty much agree with everything that you just said. Like, I don't think Mysterio's anywhere near ready to be in that match for any length of time. So he'll probably pin Jack Swagger, I think.
Do you think, yeah?
And the faces will win. Like there'll still be 3 or 4 of them left anyway. I only see one of them.
Yeah, I can't see all of them going and then just being left with Rey Mysterio versus them all. Actually, that wouldn't shock me at the same time saying that, to make them look pure strong. But
then those heels are so good. Like, the Real Americans are tremendous.
Yeah.
And the Shield are just boss. Like, they shouldn't be in this fucking authority thing. They should just be out there just creating chaos and havoc and just doing what they want when they want.
Just being the acolytes, but with 3.
The hounds of justice. And just
exactly.
fucking people up. Apparently they're splitting up, or they're not splitting up, but they're losing Ambrose. Not Ambrose, yeah. They're losing Reigns even, yeah. Because they want to turn him face.
I don't think he fits Reigns anyway, no.
Really?
Yeah, he's like the proper muscle.
Twiddling your beard like you're Zeb Coulter, lads. What the fuck?
I know, I've been doing it all week.
Seriously, like you're sitting here like you're actually that guy with his massive beard.
I aspire to be.
Okay, well, shave this shit off. Stop looking like Hogan.
No.
Alright, so.
Fucking grow this shit.
I know, I miss me beard. I proper miss it, man.
It's like, listen, girl, it's December beard.
I have got a pair of bollocks, lads. They're just in here coin piss. I'm okay with it. Yeah, so we decided faces are going to win here. Okay? Yeah. Is Twitter saying anything, by the way? You just haven't been on Twitter for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 12 minutes.
Since the piss break. Got any good hooded shirts off Giacomo Beast Ball?
Oh, there was no need for that, Si. Come on. Saw a hooded shirt one time and he hated it. He was like, what is this? What is this hood connected to? It was like me shirt. I don't like this.
Was it a hooded flannel shirt?
It was, yeah. Oh, I hate you, Si. I hate you.
Arcade say we need a match in the Y2 jail.
Woohoo! that's such a go-to thing.
Oh, have you been watching I Am Chris Jericho? It's brilliant. Hashtag but I Am Chris Jericho.
I haven't. Have you been watching I Am Chris Jericho, George?
Yes.
Is it good? It's
hilarious, man. It's really, really funny.
What's the basic premise? What is it?
Just him cocking around in a series of different situations.
Okay, well we need to watch it. It's right. That's the best Radio Times review I've ever heard. Just them cocking around.
Cocking around, definitely.
Come on.
Right, next we've got Punk.
Si, I can't believe you just said that. Really?
I am loving it, Si. Well done, Si.
Guess what Greg's getting in the SLTD Radio Secret Santa?
These 3 of us. It's not going to be that secret. You kidding?
Guess what 2 of your presents are going to be?
You're a pair of knobheads, and you can fuck off as well.
Right then, right. CM Punk and Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family then.
I am looking forward to this match. I'm devastated that Daniel Bryan's just being left out the title race. Just like, yeah, he didn't win all that yet.
He got legged a bit quick, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah. He just got fucked right off, yeah.
Will he get a rematch though?
I don't know, he weren't the champ, was he? So, you know what I mean? The title was vacant.
That was his rematch, really.
Yeah, the title was vacant, so I think he'll come back because he's so over, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I would hope so. I would hope something would happen. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I am looking forward to CM Punk and Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family. I like the Wyatt family quite a lot. They are very character driven, I'll be honest. I like this. Do you know what it is actually? Do you know what's interesting? If you come up from NXT, there's kind of a bit of substance there. But if you've just been there for a while, you just got nothing. Because if you think everyone who's come up, well not everyone, but most people, Cesaro has come up from NXT. The Wyatt family have come up from NXT. Biggie Langston's come up from NXT. The Shield have come up from NXT.
Chris Goddard, Billy Regal's doing it, isn't he? Is Billy Regal doing NXT?
Yeah, he's commentating and he's all about it, like, yeah.
He's doing the background stuff as well.
Yeah, he's involved quite a lot. What did you think about Cassius Ohno getting released, by the way, George? Just a little side note.
It's a joke.
It is a fucking joke, you're right. Is that it? That's what you say?
When you consider that Khali still has a job, Hornswoggle still has a job, JTG has still got a job, and they release one of the most talented wrestlers in the world.
I know.
It's a joke.
Like I don't get that.
Juan Sheet still has a job. Juan Sheet. What is this all about?
Yeah, we can't even give TV time to Chris Hero, who everybody knows and loves. But hey, I've had this boss idea for 3MB. Let's call them the Rhinestone Cowboys.
Whoa, let's go with Union Jack first.
Oh yeah,
Union
sorry.
Jack.
Because we're in England calling the Union Jacks first of all, and
what
then
in the name of
and then the week after because it was Raw Country because it was in Nashville.
There's something going on with them. Something.
I think Heath Slater has got naked pictures of Vince McMahon's tiny penis. I'm not even joking. Because there must be something for them to be getting so much TV time and be so awful.
See, I don't agree with that at all. Like, they're no more, like, I put them in the same category as Santino Marella, right? They're just harmless. They're just there for a wee bit of comedy now and again, and then they're away. Like, that doesn't...
I fucking love the Santino.
I used to like 3MB. It's just...
I just don't like them.
They're just like, do something with them, man. Like, I can just imagine, like, Vince McMahon in like, the gorilla position, watching it on the monitor, and all, like, Pat Patterson and all that being around him and that, and all, like, the wrestlers behind the scenes, just be like, hey, come here, look at this monitor, and loads of people huddling around and going, do you know that one with the long hair? Yeah, I told him a few years ago that he was the chosen one. This is so funny, and now he's dressed up as a knobhead going, yeah, I'm the fucking 3MB, and it's just like, please, I insist that you
desist. Best air guitarist in the world.
Sorry, yeah. It's just like, really, I hate Drew McIntyre, but he's better than that gimmick. He is a lanky stick of piss, and I just can't watch him wrestle. But he's better than that gimmick.
That's because you're racist.
What? Why? Why am I racist?
You don't like Drew McIntyre because he's Scottish, that's why.
Okay. Maybe. I don't like Jinder Mahal because he's got a weird haircut. Awesome save. Yeah, it's not that. I just don't like him. I just don't think he's that good, to be honest.
Greg, how does Jinder Mahal's music go again?
Kind of like like that.
Was that episode Zeros?
That was Zeros, yeah. And I remember Brad looking at me like, did you really just do that? No.
I'm going to go back and find that tonight, man. That was funny.
I think it was one of the last ones. I think it was the second to last one, actually. What's Twitter saying before we move on?
Not much at the minute. We've got the arcade saying the Wyatt family reminds me of the Brood.
Yes.
And the idea of the Jericho
I agree.
program is he wants to become an actor, but his agent's useless and tick, and people can't get past the fact he is Y2J.
Ah, right, okay. I'm going to watch it. How many episodes in are we?
Oh, that's going to be it's better than that.
I think there's 2 episodes a week, so I think there's about 8.
2 a week?
Yeah.
Fucking smashing life then.
Wait, is this on like a channel or like a YouTube thing?
Yeah, it's on his YouTube channel.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, so it's only like short episodes?
Yeah, so I think like they're like 6 or 8 minutes long or something like that. Hang on.
Fair play.
For you.
Sound.
Right, what are we thinking in the Punk and Bryan versus the Wyatts then?
You're a knobhead.
I hope they didn't hear that.
Punk and Bryan versus the Wyatts, I think I would
hope. Right. Do you think something fucking mad's going to happen with it being the Wyatts? Like, you know, they kidnapped Kane that one time, so no point having to get Kane away.
Okay.
And then
I'm come back in a suit.
Yeah. Not really there doing.
No, I think maybe they're gonna take Punk and Bryan. I'd be shocked if the Wyatt family don't win. I'll be honest with you.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Because they kind of want a piece now, aren't they?
Yeah, I think the Wyatt family's gonna win because it's gonna get them over because they haven't beat anybody who is as big as Punk and Bryan. Like Punk and Bryan is basically like if you don't love one of them, you love the other one, and if you don't love the other one, you love them both. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. It's like, they're like the greatest tag team. You know what I mean? It's like not the greatest tag team, but they're like everyone's favourite tag team. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's possibly the hardest match to decide who
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Just because Punk and Bryan are major faces at the minute.
That's what I mean. And it's like, I think I wouldn't be shocked if Punk and Bryan won though.
Like,
yeah. I wouldn't be shocked if it was Punk and Bryan who won the match, but again,
you need an upset, don't you?
Yeah, at the same time, it's like it's getting the Wyatt family over. It's like CM Punk and Daniel Bryan just kicked your ass. One of them wasn't CM Punk. Who, yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's a hard one in that, like, it could go either way. What do you reckon, George? Being totally an outsider.
Is Bray Wyatt involved at all, or is it just the two?
Just Harper and Rollins.
I don't know. Like, I think that match could be quite clunky. Like, I don't think it'll be smooth at all. I don't think those guys are ready to be on the main roster.
Do you know
Bray
what?
Wyatt
I
is,
think
but
Bray.
I don't think those two are.
I think Bray Wyatt needed a better tag team. But I think at the same time, the fact that they're weird and they're a bit like lost and that kind of like, I think the fact that they're not very good wrestlers adds to the gimmick. That makes sense.
I think they'll surprise you because I think they pull it off well, their style of wrestling.
They do okay, yeah.
And like CM Punk loves taking a beating just before he wins. He loves getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah,
and I think with them, like just the big powerhouses coming on him.
Yeah.
And like Brian can get through that, but they can also just go on a little mad one.
I think Punk can make most people look good. I'll be honest with you. There isn't anyone that I haven't seen a Punk match. Brian's the same, to be fair. I don't think I've seen either of them in a match in recent months, maybe a year, probably longer, where either of them haven't made the other bit. Like, whoever they're in the ring with, you're like, fucking hell, they're good, them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah, and I think they carry them quite a bit. But
what Bray Wyatt should have came up with Ascension as his followers. That's what he should have done.
Yeah, to be fair, that would have been amazing. But it wouldn't have worked like you needed. Like, I think they fit into the character with the big beards and the dirty shit. And like the Hills of Eye shit. Yeah. Outside eyes, not inside eyes.
Let's not go there again. This show's just like a walking clusterfuck sometimes, isn't it?
We're not walking, man. We're not walking.
Not just sometimes, George.
I love it. I love the fact that it's so random. I love the fact that if I wasn't on this, I would listen to it every week because it's the most random 2 hours you will ever listen to. I'm not asked.
Some of it's even about wrestling.
No, you've got that wrestling like thingy, but like, I love it. Like, I listen back to it and I laugh. Like, and I'm saying half of it, and I'm still like, that's fucking boss. You know what I mean? So
I bet you're laughing at your own jokes, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I have done that before.
That's quite sad.
I do that often. You shut up, lad. So yeah, who do you think's gonna win, Punk, Brian, or the Wyatt family?
Probably the Wyatts, and then we'll find out who this devil is. Apparently,
I don't think it's anyone. I think it's just they want some. I don't think anyone's behind it.
I'm telling you, it's Linda McMahon.
I don't think anyone's behind it. I think it's just the devil made me do it. Like, I think it's just this Sister Abigail thing.
It's going to be the Pope. That's who I think it'll be.
It'll be the Pope.
Yeah.
You mean the Pope, like
JTG, just with like a shaved head, just standing there.
Wait, like the Pope, like D'Angelo Dinero, but the WWE's version, like that?
Yeah, not like the actual Pope. Like,
I was going to say.
Just pulls up down the side of the ramp and he's like, being like, sits there, has a little wave to the crowd.
He's got Bray Wyatt attached to the back and his rocking chair, just going back and forth.
That wouldn't be great, I'll be honest. I don't know who it could be. I think it's like, I don't know. I don't want it to be someone. I kind of want it to have no point and then just keep doing it. You know what I mean?
I think it's going to be someone, but
everyone said someone's behind the Shield and they weren't.
Well, we've not found that out, have we?
But they're kind of like...
They've already got the storyline over now.
Yeah, like they've changed up what they were doing. I don't know, maybe. I don't know who it could be. Who would it possibly be that would fit into that gimmick?
I don't know, because I thought maybe it would be Kane, but I knew he'd gone out to do his film. That was why he went out in the first place.
I like the new Kane with the suit and that. I think it's cool.
Yeah, but that was another thing that they fucked up on Monday.
Why?
Well, not last Monday when it was in Manchester. Like Kane, I don't think really knew what he was saying, like what to do.
That's true. Actually, he looked a bit lost.
Yeah, he looked out of sorts.
Yeah, he looked a little bit lost. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
I prefer Kane when he doesn't say much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Arcade said you think the Wyatt family at the start of New Ministry.
We have talked about this, but I don't think it wouldn't be like Undertaker behind it. But there isn't anybody else who's like that weird, scary character anymore. Yeah. I want the Boogeyman to come out. I'll be honest.
That'd be hilarious.
It's the Boogeyman, and just have them like over
I mentioned the Boogeyman earlier on, you know.
I think it'd be cool.
Greg, what about Ryback dressed as the Boogeyman?
Ryback with Boogeyman paint on.
That would be so good. Do you know what though, right? Saying that, no, what is interesting?
It's the Boogeyman.
Do you know after Raw went off air last week in Manchester, do you know what happened, by the way, George? I don't know if you know anything, but have you heard this about what happened after there and who knocked out John Cena?
No.
There was all I can't remember exactly what happened, but there was some kind of a scuffle, and
what, in the ring or in the crowd?
in the ring, and it was like whatever was going on was happening, and I can't really remember. If anyone knows what happened after Manchester on the Raw, please tweet in the next couple of seconds. But basically, it ended up with William Regal coming out and dropping the living shit out of John Cena. Apparently, I've only seen the picture, and he's just standing there, and Cena's out cold, and he's just standing over him.
That's what we like to see.
But yeah,
Indeed.
Yeah, like the picture looks quite like it would be good, but I don't know if there's any video of it anyway. But yeah, apparently I don't know if they're going to be together, but Wade Barrett's bringing in a new gimmick. Well, not Wade Barrett is, but they're doing a new gimmick of Wade Barrett. Bad News Barrett, and that's just like his thingy. And I think they're like sort of teasing that William Regal's going to be his manager.
Yeah. Probably is, but
They have to do that, man. They have to do that.
Like, they were standing in the ring together, and William Regal was raising his arm, like I think it was at Manchester, like at a house show, and because he can't travel to where his visa was fucked apparently, so that's why he hasn't come back yet. But apparently he's sorted it out, so he's back on the road. So I don't know when he's going to debut it, but. That's why he came out in the UK, because he's from the UK, so he can come out and do his thing. And William Regal was with him, but I don't know. Like, I'm a bit sketchy on what the actual thing is. I weren't going to talk about it because I didn't really know. But if anyone knows what actually happened, that will be massively helpful. But yeah, read up on what happened and find out, because you'll probably like it. Because John Cena ends up on his back basically. So. Yeah.
I bet he bounced right back up though, so he'll be fine.
There's a little kip up, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like quick, Arcade said he loves the show because it's like his podcast. It's basically a call and combo between mates.
There you go,
He
man.
first came with his 90s vocal, there's that thing.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
And saying Ryback into the blue meanie.
What a way to end the show, eh? What a way to end it. The whole voice recorder thing on Kane was creepy. That was a beast. Yeah. Yeah, that's a next back. That was boss. It was cool, yeah, man.
I thought it was quality, that to be fair.
Yeah, like Microsoft Sam. Would you like to play a game? That was cool.
Dead quick. Cena beat the river.
Yeah. Let's just glaze over this, because we all know Cena's going to win, don't we? Really, let's be honest.
Right.
It's shit.
Right, hang on. So wait.
What?
Sorry, hang on. Does George want to talk about the John Cena match here?
Go on, George.
No, I just want to ask a question. So after Damien Sandow lost, right, and he lost when he cashed in the briefcase, I thought he was going to be built up into this big star, and he was going to be the next challenger for John Cena. So is Damien Sandow on the card?
Nope.
There we go.
Nope, he isn't. He's not even there. Nope.
So, and I'm not saying this like to get at you, but all the John Cena fans out there were like, "Oh, it's okay. You'll be fine. They'll build him up. You'll be on. You'll be at Survivor Series. It'll be a triple threat." Where is he?
Yeah.
No, he's definitely not there. Like, hate to piss on his parade.
I've double checked. I definitely can't see.
I've refreshed the page and everything, George, and he's just not showing up.
Not important.
In my defence, solely mine and no one else's, I was irate that that he cashed in and didn't win. I'll be honest with you. I didn't like it. I even Facebooked about it, and I was.
So he cashed in after Cena. Cena was still fucked.
He had his ass handed to him by Sandow.
And then got his ass handed to him outside the ring. And then he still won.
Yeah.
One arm.
One arm bandit just coming at you. Yeah, I didn't get it. Yeah, I don't understand why.
Fucking fruit machine them.
Yeah,
didn't he?
It wasn't fruit machine them, one arm bandit. I like that. Fruit machine them, clever. That was a teamwork there, and I didn't get on it. Yeah, I don't know, I'll be honest with you. Like, the whole Cena thing, everyone knows I love Cena, he's fucking cool. But, at the same time, it's like, just, at the minute, he's not losing the title. I don't think he's losing it before WrestleMania.
Unless they're trying to fucking big up there at the river, But
why? Why are they doing this?
because
He's
he's
shit.
Mexican.
It's been 3 years. Fuck off home, Bert the River.
Like,
go home.
Racist and equal equalities and shit.
Yeah, probably, yeah. They want to have
him
some big Mexican, yeah, that's cool, but they've got Rey Mysterio, everyone loves that guy.
Yeah, but he's fucking retired, practically.
He's in a fucking match
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but like everybody said, he's not going to do much.
You're not going to do much?
I never do much. It's part of being me.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, I'm going to put another question to you, and it's about your favourite guy.
Okay.
A serious question now. This is not me taking the piss.
Go on.
He is in no way at the level of Shawn Michaels, right? But when Shawn Michaels did his last run, like he held, I think it was the World Championship once, and then all he did was help to elevate other people up the card. Why can't WWE do that with John Cena? Because it didn't hurt Shawn Michaels doing that. He was already so established. He's already a massive star. Why can't they do that with him?
True, yeah.
I think there's an answer to
Is that a fair question?
Yeah, that is. Well, first of all, I know that when Shawn came back, he said he didn't want to win any titles. Like he just didn't want to win them. Like it was just like, nah, just I'll do whatever. I don't want to carry any belts. Honestly, I don't know. Like if you've got an answer, go for it. I think it's just honestly, it comes down to money. Like John Cena is money, whether you like it or not. John Cena's money, and that's
but he
all
doesn't have to be the champion to make the money.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like you're saying, HBK cracked on with it without. Like I'm probably made them loads of money.
So what's your grand answer?
Well, if you've got like two sets of fans, like John Cena fans, haven't you? Fans that hate him and fans that like him.
They're not John Cena fans.
Well,
they're
yeah,
John Cena fans.
You've got two sets of fans that hate him and fans that love him. So I don't think you could put him back down. Down in the rankings, because then half of the crowd would end up not being asked. Like all of the crowd was asked when Shawn Michaels came out, regardless of whether he was a heel or whether he was a face. If you turn John Cena, or even if you just took him down the pecking order, then I think he wouldn't do much. He wouldn't do as much as Shawn Michaels did. You couldn't boost that many people off him, I don't think.
Yeah, that makes
carry
sense.
On with them.
So you think that Shawn Michaels, right? Okay. Do you think it's this that Shawn Michaels is at that point of it doesn't matter if he's heel or face? I love Shawn Michaels, like because I think there's a handful of people who are in that category. You've got like Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker,
The Rock,
Chris Jericho, maybe The Rock, yeah. Like Edge is probably there as well. I would say. You just like them because you like them, and I don't think John Cena's in that category of.
I think Lesnar's in that category as well.
Yeah, Lesnar as well, yeah.
Randy Orton. Why you can't say
Yeah, I think Randy Orton's into that, like getting so established that it doesn't matter where he is, you just like what you know.
You can't be Randy Orton is not a good heel.
Yeah, I think that, and I don't think Cena's in that world of it doesn't matter if he's a heel or a face or what he's doing. I'm a fan of Cena.
You've got to keep him a face so people will still boo him and cheer him, but you still recognise him. But if you,
I don't know how they're booming him, but yeah, go on.
Oh, booing him.
Boom.
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 Yeah, I don't think it would hurt John Cena to be in that role because there's nothing else he can do.
That's true.
Like he's done everything. So if he loves the business as much as he says he does, why doesn't he help to elevate more people? And then he could main event like maybe once or twice. Like he doesn't. It didn't take anything away from what Shawn Michaels did, regardless of where he was on the card. Because it was Shawn Michaels, and it's the same with him. He's at that level now, and it sickens me that they use other guys who need the push more than he does, and they sacrifice them to make him look even stronger, as his t-shirt says.
Yeah, that is true. I have a perfect answer to this, but we've overran by 4 minutes. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I'm a fan of his, but yeah, I don't know why he needs. There is sometimes that I'm like, seeing it again for now. He's right. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's kind of, I go into a match like this Survivor Series match, and there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to win.
Yeah, it's not that, it's not unpredictable anymore. He's like on the card, his match is not unpredictable.
Yeah, the last time...
most predictable match.
Yeah, the last time I was kind of not shocked, but the last time I was kind of like, fuck, this could go either way, was when, Extreme Rules, 2011 or something, when Brock Lesnar came back, 2012. When Brock Lesnar came back and he like bust them open like on a row before, and I was like, okay, like Brock Lesnar could genuinely like kick his ass. Like, Jesus.
John Cena,
Yeah, like Jesus Christ, this match is going to be interesting because I don't think Cena's just going to win it like he usually does. And I think that's the last time that I was thingy. So
I think I seen that match. That was a decent match, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was. It
that
was.
Brock Lesnar came back for one match, and that was it. Like.
Pretty much, yeah. I think he came back like the night after WrestleMania, didn't he? And he was there for like 2 or 3 months or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, honestly, but anyway, what do you think? So we all have decided that Cena's going to win?
Yeah.
There's no decision to be made.
Okay.
It's so obvious he's going to win. So obvious.
Okay.
There's Orton and the Big Show.
Well, apparently your missus has informed me. She's watched SmackDown and I haven't, which I never do. But anyway, shout out to Kirsty. What's Kirsty's Twitter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, look on Adams and then the girl called Kirsty. Follow her. Yeah, I apparently these are teas kind of thing that the Big Show is going to go into the.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, into the what did they call the authority?
The authority, yeah.
Going to go into the authority and be part of that. So I don't know.
I don't know how that's going to work though because
neither do I. No, neither do I. But yeah, I think.
Can you see the Big Show becoming the WWE champion on Sunday? Can you see him beating Randy?
Yeah, I can. Really. No one's got any, like, I like Randy Orton, but he's just so, like, I hate him as a face, I hate him as a heel, like, no, I love him as a heel when he's a heel, but, like, and then I hate him as a face, and now I can't get over him being a face, and I don't think he's fitting into this heel role as well as they thought he would.
I don't think it's that. I just think Randy Orton has no heat as a heel. All the heat is between Big Show and Triple H.
Yeah, maybe that.
Randy Orton's
that's probably it. Yeah,
exactly in the same position as the Miz was with The Rock and Cena, and Shawn Michaels was with Austin and Tyson. That's what Randy Orton is.
Yeah, it's just in the middle.
Yeah, he's just holding the belt.
He's like the bridge.
Yeah,
the bridge between them.
He's just holding the belt and he's just kind of there. Yeah, that's very true. Actually, yeah, there's just no heat on him. I think
because of Triple H and his fucking ego. It's nothing to do with him. She just fuck off.
Okay.
If you want the truth, that's why I'm not watching Raw anymore. I'm sick of seeing him cut 20-minute promos about himself.
Hang on, we're still...
Like, if he's not wrestling, if he's not a full-time wrestler, he shouldn't be on that show every week. There's no reason for him to be. That's what they've got a general manager for.
Yeah, I get that. I'll be honest.
Just so he can be a massive cunt bucket every week. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, it's not a... Yeah, it's not good. Apparently, are we?
I don't know, we said it's quiet, we can't hear you.
Well, it's saying we're broadcasting, so let's keep going. And, yeah, we'll figure out where we are later. So, anyway, yeah, who do you think's gonna win? Adam?
I think it's probably gonna be...
I
want to say Randy, but I think
Orton's only just won it. You know what I mean? But the Big Show, I don't think the Big Show could carry the title, like unless they have him lose it and then have Orton win again. And he's like, Orton's already won it like 14 times or some shit, hasn't he? Just like, no, Jesus. But yeah, I don't know. So who do you think, George? Are you thinking Big Show, or are you thinking that they're going to keep it on Randy?
I think whichever guy gets more heat on Triple H.
So,
Big Show.
It could be any. Like, I could see them doing a double turn on Sunday where Triple H and Stephanie screw Randy Orton and have the Big Show as their champion.
Okay.
I can see that happening. I'm with Adam. Like, every bone in my body says Randy Orton should win that, but fuck knows with this company anymore, man. I've given up.
Yeah, I can see the Big Show winning it though.
I can't see the Big Show winning, but I wouldn't be shocked if he did.
See, like, I think he will because he's never really been in, like, involved in the title scene all that much, like, regardless of getting chances after that, like in a singles environment, like, and he's got to be close to it, like, not like retirement's age, but
yeah, but he's like in his 40s,
yeah, like
so
less than retirement.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It is a weird one, but because
the annoying thing about it, the whole situation, Greg, is right. Triple H has been a star for 15 years. The Big Show's been a star for 15 years. Kane's been a star for 15 years. That's what the story's about. It was about Daniel Bryan before that, but they've just fucked him off because they don't care anymore.
Yeah.
And Randy Orton's just a bystander, and he's been around for 10 years. So there's nobody new in that scenario, so why should we care?
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, I suppose that's why everyone did care was when Bryan was there.
Exactly, and then they've got the Big Show now shoehorning himself in to he's tea-leafed Daniel Bryan's yes chant.
Yeah,
That just shows everything about WWE and their fucking short-sightedness. It really pisses me off, man.
Yeah, I get that. So
really, what gave it away?
Okay, alright. So where are we going with it? I like the opening the can there. That was nice.
I don't know where to go with that. Fuck this.
Give me someone then. Who are you, Randy or Show?
Show.
Okay, George, Randy or Show?
Triple H.
Okay. Okay.
Triple H always wins because he's the best
in
business.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Orton. Anyway, right, right. We've overrun. We never overrun. Never. Well, we do by minutes, but we never overrun. Right? I think.
Special though, isn't it?
I know, you are special. Like. I think it's time for, since though we've covered pretty much everything. The predictions league will be up tomorrow, won't it, George?
Yes.
So what we've been talking about for the last hour, you can put in your predictions and win some prizes. If you have the most points at WrestleMania. But yeah, I think it's time for...
It's a shameful thing, lost your head. A careless man who could wind up dead. You wear your sin like it's some kind of prize. Too many lies, too many lies. All these words are true, and I'll make you believe.
Kind of like lowered that one down like a nice guy there. I usually just stop it straight off, like boom. We're done. But yeah, that was we're overrunning, so I don't really want to keep people around longer than we need to. Yeah, it's time for shameless plugs. George, give us some plugs, lad. Give us some fucking plugs.
Some plugs. The JR interview, thanks to the guys at American Soda for that. That's still on the site, so you can check that out. It's on the main page. As Greg said before, the predictions for Survivor Series will be up tomorrow at some point, once I've finished putting it together. And you've got until Monday morning at midnight. Any predictions we get after that won't be counted because I'll take the coding off because I can't be asked.
Monday morning. Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, yeah, I didn't know what you meant there. Yeah, go on. Sorry, George.
And yeah, just make sure your predictions are in by midnight on Monday, an hour before the pay-per-view starts. And yeah, that'll be up tomorrow at some point. You can follow me on Twitter at George_SLTD, but I won't be tweeting about current wrestling at all because I've given up.
Cunt wrestling, awesome. That's like the 8th C-bomb. So many C's in
I
this.
would love to see some cunt wrestling.
Dude, seriously? Come on, man. Jesus.
See, like all scissors and shit.
No one needs that, lad. Yeah, is that you? Are you done there, George? Are you done?
Yeah, that's me, but there's something else I'll speak to you about off air.
Okay, well, you can't say that. That sounds terrible. Jesus. Adam, where can we find you, lad?
Me, I'm just on Twitter,
Okay.
on the old sweet box.
Yeah.
At Little Pip, you know.
Okay. You ready for this? Okay, this is everyone's favourite. Okay, come on. Right, let's get in the mood. Okay, a little Pip, you know, that's spelled quite strangely. See the way I said that's spelled quite strangely and not that's a mouthful? So you could go like that again.
I was about to say, it's very erotically spelled.
Anyway, yeah, that's a mouthful. How do you spell? Careful. How do you spell little Pip, do you know?
You spell that. You start with S.
Yeah.
LILPIPDJANO.
Literally
That's
my
a
favourite.
Panzer song.
Literally, copyright. Literally my favourite part of the whole show. I'll be honest with you. Is that you? Yeah, that where you are.
That's me. Greg, go plug yourself, lad.
Okay, I am gonna plug everything like I usually do because it's just what I do. First of all, before I plug us, as it's been said, go and check out AmericanSoda.com. Yeah, if you want any like American sweets for over here. To be fair, it's not even that expensive. I thought it'd be like, fuck me, this is expensive. It's not. It's kind of like pretty much like sweet prices. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of good.
Sweet prices. I like that, lad.
Yeah, I was gonna say candy prices, but I just thought that's weird. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, go and check them out. Follow them on Twitter at American Soda, and like them on Facebook, American Soda. Do your thing, great people. I love it. You're gonna see a lot more of us and them. I think like this is a working thing. We're doing well. So yeah, go and check them out. Follow us on Twitter at SLTD Wrestling. That's where you get most of your stuff from. Follow us on at SLTD Radio as well. We only put posts up on there. We don't really like interact so much outside of the show. But if you've been listening to the show and it's, you know, like I always say, if it's a random day and you're not listening to it live and you want to throw us a tweet and mention Survivor Series to us, go with it, man. One of us will get back to you. One of us will do your thing, and you can talk as you're listening. Just because we're not on it now. You know what I mean?
We know what we've said.
Yeah, we can still interact. It's okay. You know what I mean? Throw us a tweet. It's a nice thing. Subscribe and rate us on iTunes. The show always goes on iTunes. So subscribe, rate, 5-star, 1-star. But if you're going to do 1-star, fucking do 5-star. It's the same fucking button. You know what I mean? Who cares? Yeah, and then throw a little comment if you want. Well, they do not know what they are doing. Something like that. You know what I mean? Amateur hour.
That was not about wrestling.
Hashtag amateur hour. Something like that. Something good. Go on our Spreaker, obviously, where we are right now. Go on Spreaker.com. /user/SLTD Wrestling. Follow us on there. Everything we do will come up on your feed. And, like, you know, just like our shows, listen to our shows. I think you can listen to all the old ones. All the old episodes and that. I think this is episode 13, I think. Yeah, and then just check out the site in general. Add some comments. We did a post last week about Eddie Guerrero, which I thought was quite good. Like a group post, so all of our writers wrote about their thoughts on Eddie Guerrero, which I thought was quite nice. It was a nice little moment. I think we should do more of that. But yeah, these posts going up every single day, so just check them all out, do your thing, and if you agree or disagree, throw a little comment. Say it was good, say it was bad, say why you agree, say why you don't. Whoever wrote it will get back to you, and they will share an opinion. That's what wrestling's all about, people. That's what wrestling is all about.
The opinion polls.
Yeah, that's not really that, but
it's not like that. Just
it's not, but whatever. You know what I mean? You've ruined that.
You said opinion. I said polls.
Yep, Ed stuck on polls. That says a lot about you, doesn't it? Hey. Grr, you're a tiger.
Put your eye away, will you?
Your eye away. Right, yeah, that's us. That's all 2.5 hours of us. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, before we go, go on, if you're on Spreaker and you're checking out SLTD Wrestling, check out DZ Pod. That's Danger Zone Podcast. He's a cool dude, and he's like
a cool guy. I'm pretty sure he added me on the RL Xbox.
On the RL Xbox, did
I'm
he?
pretty sure he did. Somebody with K's at the end of the name on the car, I was assuming.
You can, to be fair as well, his site's up, and his site looks quite cool. Like, he's got the games that he reviews, and it looks cool, man. He's got like the front cover, and you click on it. Yeah, man, it's boss. That's dzpod.tk. Okay, we've just retweeted it, so if you want to thingy, go and have a look. But yeah, it's working, man. It's like you can see it growing, and I kind of like that. Like ours is proper. Our website's proper established now. Like it's just the way it is. Do you know what I mean? It's thingy. But like I liked it when it was growing, and Danger Zones is doing that, and it's a nice thing to see
the evolution of a website.
Yeah, and I like all that. You know, when someone like and it's getting content and shit, it's cool, man. I like it. Yeah, that's us. I'm gonna leave yous because I just like it. With the tune we started with, which is Deadly Games, from the pay-per-view Survivor Series Deadly Games from 1998. The tune is a beast, I'll be honest. It's just so gay.
Picture some 70s shit happening when you're listening.
Yeah, picture Columbo with a handlebar moustache kind of jazz shit going on.
Some crazy vice.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere, like 2 minutes in, a rapper comes in and just raps some shit. It's a beast, man. But yeah, here we are. That was us. We will be back sometime down the road, I'm sure. I'm not sure of the date. To be honest, the dates of December is going to be a bit thingy.
We're 2 weeks then with the 5th of December,
okay,
but we'll let you know.
Yeah. There will be shows, they just might not be live, but that's all we're saying for now. Yeah, we'll leave you to it. Have a good night.
dice, play your cards, break the rules, that's who you are. Whoever said play it safe, never played the game. So many players, but too many pawns. Too many judges say what's right or wrong. Let them jump into the fire if they want to play. Oh, 'cause it's a deadly game that we play as we live our lives. When we say what is on our minds, play it now before the game is over. Two simple rules the devil hands us. Make your mistakes, but no second chances. Every time that you stand up, there's another chance to fall. Hey, 'cause it's a deadly game that we play as we live our lives. When we say what is on our minds, play it now before the game is over.
Quiet money, once again, AZ. Firm style, back in effect, new regime. Each one teach one, take time to beat some. The young speak dumb, money divide the weak one. Where we from, the cold streets you keep from. If not, it'll be your lungs you bleed from. But beat none, most addicts you need sprung. Lost into eternal sleep comes. On the back, coming back, no burns, no concerns. Straight away, no turns.
Judgment Day calls in all markers. Hounds of hell, it's getting darker as they carry you